Internet. Welcome to Rise of Tiamat 16. If you're wondering why I sound like I smoke lots of cigarettes, that's because I raise money to help children and charities for 24 hours. Apparently, fifth time is the time that gets me. 1 out of 5, I lose my voice. So that's okay. We raised a lot of money for sick kids, and everybody had a blast, which I wasn't sure how everybody was going to take it, but so many people responded positively enough that they want to come back to that same setting, which is what blows my mind. Like, it was just like a crazy concept I had for one time, and everybody's like, no, there's multiple shops. Let's run them. Different DMs, different managers of different shops. That's how it...
Yeah, we're just saying.
Yeah, no, we loved it. Some of us loved it a lot, and some of us had to pay the ultimate price because of how much they loved it. But that's fine.
Sorry, Chad.
Rip Chad.
R.I.P. bro.
Oh, holy shit, guys! If you're live on the Twitch, we just added this new thing. At the bottom of the screen, you'll see a little bee. If you mouse over it, check it out. Like,
I had to close due to low system resources.
Uh-oh.
Nobody likes the internet tonight.
Tell me you guys can see it, because it's so cool.
I am loading the page.
Loading football ads. There's sports ball men everywhere. Look at them go. Sport, sport, sport.
Oh, cool. There's a little bee. Look at that little bee.
Now mouse over that little bee.
Now the ad is going.
Oh, jeez.
So hard. I just want to get there. Come on. Oh, little bee.
Mouse over it and look at the left side.
Wow, cool.
Now while that's up, mouse over your click on your character name.
And wow, it's like, you can just see it in there. That's so cool.
So you can see like a little breakdown of everybody's character live.
You guys know when we're cheating.
Keep them honest, internet. Don't let them cheat. But anyway, if you're watching, Leo does have a zillion hit points. You're right.
Yep, because I'm a boss.
It's not done yet, folks. We gotta go in and put in everybody's special items and all that stuff. But we'll get there. But I thought it was a cool little thing. So, all right, that's enough of that. Thank you guys so much for everyone who did donate to our Extra Life page. I wanted to thank all the players again and all the donors just one more time. I did it on Twitter, but I want to say it live. The Extra Life page is still open till the end of the year. So, unfortunately, while it won't impact anything in games directly, if you want to just donate out of the goodness of your heart, you can. And it still goes to help sick kids in need. So, that link is open. Again, it's a charity, so you can write it off on your taxes, all that kind of stuff. So, last little couple of things is those of you who have been keeping track of all of the new books that have come out, which are somewhere around me. Ravnica, Dungeon of the Mad Mage.
Ravnica!
Right here. These guys, right? These 2 new books came out, along with map packs for both, along with dice. My reviews of the dice are up. You guys really seem to like those reviews of dice. Like 1,000 views in like 3 days, because people had a lot of serious opinions on the dice. And that's how it is. So, yeah, all those once my voice gets a little bit better, I will do the rest of the video series. And then also this Wednesday, the Collector's Edition box of the Dungeon Master Guide Monster Manual Player's Handbook with the really cool Hydro 74 art on the front cover is coming out. I'm picking up 2 copies, one of which is to give away to you lovely folks when we either hit 2,000 subs here or followers here on Twitch or 5,000 on YouTube. You pick, and it gets given away. So, there you go. That's enough about me. These girls have been hounding me all day.
I'm so ready to hear what's gonna happen.
All day? You mean all week?
Yeah,
all
that's
week.
fair.
since the minute we stopped playing last time.
Yeah, seriously. We get at least one all caps message from Celeste a day.
Yeah.
Every single day.
Fair.
I think about this game so much.
So, if you would be so kind, please enlighten the internet on what happened last time.
Last time on this one we're playing, Rise of Tiamat. I always almost say Heart of the Dragon Queen and then I get freaked out. So last time on Rise of Tiamat, we started out outside of the gates of Waterdeep, and then we had a therapy session in the road because Leo got a mental text message from his dad, and his dad's like, "Oh man, I want to see you. That's awesome." And Leo was like, "I have so many feelings." And Odella pulled out her magic chair, and we all crowded around, and we're like, "I don't know how we're all feeling. I don't know." And we're hanging out with Naravan's dead body, and then we're like, "Okay, well, we should probably go and talk to Dylan before we go back to Scornable and deal with daddy issues." So we went back into town, and then we went to like the secret underground jazz club of the Emerald Enclave where you had to flash your pin to get in there. And then we saw Dylan and his wolf, who's named Garm since last game. And Leo's like, "Hey, what up, Leaf Man?" And everybody's like, "That's rude," but the wolf thought it was cool, so it was great. And then we caught him up on the situation. He's like, "Oh yeah, that's super serious. I'm gonna summon the council. But in the meantime, go do what you gotta do." So of course we went to the old monster shop to see our best bud Dirk, because Rid clearly needs a pet / mount. So we got inside and there's like a fuckload of dinosaurs everywhere all of a sudden, which is awesome. And then Dirk's like, "Oh yeah, and I can taxidermy that head for you." And it was great. We found out his favorite pie was sweet potato pie. And then he had this magical, beautiful, radiant cat that is amazing. And Rid got it as a mount. It's this big, fluffy, light white lion that has like spell resistance and turning and all kinds of bullshit. And then we also like sold off all our dragon bits for money. And then convenient timing, the Council of Waterdeep was summoned, and we went there. And basically, this chick named Elia, who's super hot, and Harper, low-key maybe a dragon, invited us to go to the metal dragon show, Iron Dragons and whatever. And then we're going to go and meet with the Metallic Dragon Council about what the hell is going on. But of course, we had to deal with our dad issues first. Oh yeah, and King Melandrack is like, "Meh, my son," and he's super mad. But he's not going to stand in the way of us making friends with everybody else now. So that's cool. So it kind of felt like a win, kind of felt like it was a weird vibe, but whatever. We get to go see the Metal Dragons. But first we went back to Scornable. We got rooms for the night, and then y'all went to talk to Alyssa, which was horribly awkward, and you got the pet rabbit, and she's like, "Oh, Leo, tell him I said hi." And Leo's like, "Ah!" And then eventually we left the next morning. We walked through a tree, and we got back to the Primpin Pie, and then Roz and Rid bonded as they moved into their new room together and met all the plants.
Besties.
For life. Yep. So they were all like, "Yay, we're gonna live together and it's gonna be amazing, and here are all my pets." And then while that was happening, Leo's dad was downstairs at a table, and he's like, "Hey, I'm James." And Leo's like, "Who are you? Why are you here?" Nah. And then James is like, "Fine." Ugh. And then eventually we made lunch plans later. So that was fine. And then Odella kind of talked Leo down from being sad and crying. And then eventually Leo decided he was going to go and meet up with his dad at the other inn. And they talked for a while. And his dad's like, "Oh, I have something I have to show you in the alley out back." And Leo's like, "Okay, weird." And then all of a sudden, this illusion of a man dropped, and there's this like really hot 20-year-old woman standing there, like long raven hair, and she's like, "Oh yeah, I knew this would be weird for you." And he's like, "What? What's going on?" And then there was screaming everywhere, and everything's on fire, and that's what happened.
Oh, also I named my big fluffy kitty Gazelle.
Gazoom tight.
Oh man.
Why
My
are
turn.
you
Beautiful, Celeste.
Thank you.
That was so good.
Thank you. I really like to do a service, to the podcast.
So, with our lovely recap of what has happened, let us jump in to where we left off. So, it's a reminder for positioning purposes. Leo and James, if that is his real name.
I don't think so.
Her real name. Their real name.
They're
You guys were at a bar in Scornville.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
You heard screaming in the streets. You guys left the bar to figure out what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
That's where he left you. Red, Roswin, Odella, you guys were still at the Primpin Pie, correct?
Mm-hmm.
You guys hear screaming outside. Not immediately outside the door, not downstairs, just in the streets within close enough distance that you can hear it from the inside.
In the neighborhood.
In the neighborhood, exactly. So, what would you like to do?
Go outside.
Okay.
Yeah, immediately
Yeah.
run
Yeah.
directly
Go
towards
towards
the
the danger.
screaming.
Yeah.
Yep. When
I'll
draw my
dash-
sword.
Real fast. I think
So
there's a
fast.
moment where I just like look at Rosman like, and then I run.
I'll catch up.
All right. So, you guys, here's what I was looking for. All right. So you head outside into the street and you see approaching you, or approaching. Thank you, everyone, commenting on my voice. I appreciate all of the loves and all of the less than threes. Your thoughts and prayers really do help heal me.
Aw.
Make like a fireside story with Ted and like hold a glass of scotch
Yeah.
right now.
Not to derail it too much, but I had a plan to do that with my old podcast. We were gonna do, because the name I went by on that podcast and in my Guild Wars 2 days was Lagwin, was my character's name. So we were gonna do Master Lag Theater, and I bought a smoker's jacket, and we were gonna we were gonna sit down, and I was gonna have like the fireplace and be like, "Oh, hello, I didn't see you there.
So
Welcome,
good.
dear readers. Today we have a story for you," and then it never happened. But I digress. So you see a mob, a squad, a posse, a group of individuals making their way towards the Primpin Pie.
God.
You assume that they're probably here for you, because amidst this group are people wearing very familiar black
Mm,
uniforms.
mm-hmm.
You see there is one of the I guess we'll just call him a dragon soul, right? That's what they're called. That's what we'll call him. So a dragon soul, as you know, is it's like the highest up in the tier of dragon cult of the dragon fighters, right? So the order is dragon claw on the bottom, dragon wing, then dragon fang, and then dragon soul. That's the kind of the structure. This guy is clearly higher up. He's more formidable. He has you've fought one of these guys before. They could fly randomly. Didn't know why they could do that. They had access to breath weapons, which didn't seem to make any sense. So, this guy is kind of the leader. He is flanked by dragon wings, so kind of low man on the totem pole. I gotta start writing this down so I don't lose track. So we've got one dragon soul.
They're a lot to keep track of, huh?
Oh, just a little bit.
Uh,
There are 8 dragon wings.
wow.
And you see they are joined by some things, plural, you've never seen before. Maybe you've heard of in tales or not. You see a large sized creature, green of skin, broad of body, long green bat wings in like a demonic size, sort of like a loincloth kilt made of some sort of leather fabric. Flesh? You don't know. Long, kind of pointed out green ears. Long, jagged horns that kind of go straight up. Horns coming out to shoulder. And it is just holding and wielding this just sickly looking great axe. This thing is massive. And you can even tell from this far that the edge on this blade is supernaturally sharp. This thing could pose some serious danger to you. He is joined by two other small or medium-sized bug-like creatures. Purple, black in color, two walking bipedally, chitinous, rigid, insectoid legs that come down to pincer feet. He has 4 arms. The upper 2, large pincers. The middle 2, pincers wielding a trident-like spear. Large, glowing, bug-like compound eyes and big mandibles. Almost like a big, upright, demonic beetle. And there are 2 of those. And they are clearly under the command of this dragon soul as he walks. And he is behind, like, to his right is this green creature with the axe. Flanking them, the 2 beetles, and then the rest of the cultists are there. And they are clearly, with purpose, heading your way. And when he sees you walk out into the street, the dragon soul points at Odella and Roswind. It doesn't really know.
Tumbleweed blows across the street.
Well, no, they're...
I would make some comment here about how it's not all about you, but apparently it is. So
They don't know you. No, and it's not like an open street. There are people, innocents, running about, running from them.
Oh
Running up to, like, running your way. And actually runs up to you guys. And runs up to... Let's see here.
these are my notes. They say dragon soul, 8 dragon wings, large green, 2 bugs.
Yep. And runs up to you, Odella, because that's what the die said. There's like probably like an 8-year-old child runs up to you and is like terrified and is like, I don't know where. Have you seen my mommy?
Oh gosh.
Oh, no.
And she's terrified, and the dragon soul points and it says, Belladonnas. You thought you could get away with this. We're here to put an end to your reign of, well, I would say terror, but that doesn't make any sense because we're the ones doing that. We don't have room for goody two-shoes like you guys. Cult of the Dragon is here. We are bringing Tiamat back, and nothing can stop in our way. We have the aid of the hells on our side. You will fall. And he continues to stride, and you see, like, he starts to pick up a little bit of speed, and the bugs start to, like, brrr, like the wings come out, and they start to flutter, and they said, we hope you're ready. And you watch as the bug and the green guy disappear and reappear right next to you via a teleport. And we're gonna need you to, and that little girl is like nails in your leg, Odella, freaking out. I need you guys to roll for initiative, please.
Promise Odella is much nicer to children.
I would hope so.
It's not okay.
17.
All right, hang on one sec, guys. I got a lot to keep track of. Roswin, 17.
18.
18. Rid.
I'm looking for my dice and I just hit my knee on the table. I'm very sorry.
Oh, no.
Leo got a 22.
Found some. I'm a D&D player. They're never far away.
All right, Dragon Soul. 18.
Oh boy.
Oh, no, sorry. Dragon Soul. 19. Dragon
Red.
Wings. Yeah, red.
Got an 18.
Red got 18. Dragon Wings. Bug dudes. Okay.
I get my Elderwood dice though.
Green boy.
Green boy.
He didn't do so hot. A lot to keep track of today.
Let me just get my D10s ready here.
Okay. So, hang on.
So beautiful.
Okay. All right. First up
Showing off
is.
our cool sponsor.
Yeah, there you go. I should talk about that, but too late now. We're in fight. We're in combat.
No, you don't have to talk about them. I'll just like
There you go.
casually like draw this across the screen every
It's
now
very
and then.
casual. Extremely casual.
Leo, it is your turn.
Okay, so am I on the opposite side of this mass?
Like, the way I have envisioned this is like the Primp and Pie. If you're looking at the top-down view of the, like, so the northerly side of this, I mean, the town's a lot larger, but for the purposes of this, Primp and Pie, northern side, enemies are coming down, like, the avenue that the Primp and Pie is on from the west side.
Got it.
And you and your dad, mom, person are to
This sucks that I have to wait for a whole battle to answer this.
are to the southeast. Like, so you're kind of like you're on the other side, like on the opposite side of the street, the other way, coming further, like inland. Your estimate, it is probably like 200 feet before you'll get to where the combat will be.
Okay.
Currently.
All right, so I'm much further away than
Yes.
the. Okay. All right.
But
I'm
you
gonna
hear
try-
it, and you don't know. You actually don't see what's happening, but you hear screaming coming from the direction.
Okay. I'm going to turn to my dad and listen. Whatever's going on, if you can help get people out of the way, and you need to stay out of the way too. I know. Just get out of here and let me handle this. I don't want you to get hurt.
And she's just like, all right, okay, yeah, I can help, sure.
Okay. And we need to talk later. And
Of,
then
of course.
I'm gonna start running towards. I'll run 30 feet. Can I see anything better? from
You
here?
can kind of, yeah, I'll say you're run 30 feet, and you're running. You're not making like you're kind of bobbing weaving between alleyways, and you can kind of get like, I can't think of like what the show is like, but you've got like that kind of side angle where you can see, still a distance away, but you can see them moving down the street, and you have a guesstimate based on the people of where they're going.
Okay. Yeah. Well, I pretty much probably figure they're going to the Primp and Pie. That makes a lot of sense. Okay. So I can't see anybody now that I'm within 30 feet.
No, you can't see your friends. You can see the enemies.
Okay, sweet.
You can see some dragon wings walking.
God damn it. Oh,
But
I
you
wish I had-
don't see these other creatures, these bugs and this green dude.
Okay. Great. I don't know what to do. I'm gonna go ahead and try to get eyesight to where the Primp and Pie is. So I guess I'll run another 30 feet.
Okay. Yeah, kind of on this angle. You're kind of running more like on like a 45 to the side to get a better view. You can see the Primp and Pie. You can see out front of the Primp and Pie in the street. You see Odella, Roswin, and Remy. A small child clung to Odella's leg, and them flanked by two large beetle-looking things and a big green hulking monster with a nasty axe.
Okay.
And that's what you can see.
Great. I'm gonna start making a lot of noise from my position here. So they are at least aware that there's multiple combatants coming in. And with my rallying cry, I'm gonna go ahead and give a bardic inspiration to Odella.
Okay.
And I think that's all I can do.
You usually use your action to move.
Mm-hmm.
I'll tell you what.
Yep.
I'll be nice.
Okay.
Your cloak Cape of the Mountebank.
Yeah.
You don't have to see it. You just have to picture distance-wise where you want to go.
Oh, okay, then sweet. Then I
So
want
it's
to boom.
within 500 feet. You could just say, like, I want to go 500 feet that way, or 120, 200 feet. It's not like Nightcrawler. You don't have to know or see where you're going. You just
Okay.
have to picture it.
Then I want to do that. I want to throw my cloak and get there.
So you run the 30 feet, and then you're about to take the other 30 feet. That's it. You realize where you would have been. You vision it in your head, and you're like, no, not that.
Not that.
And you swirl the cape, and you guys watch as this army descends upon you. As in a snap of fire and brimstone appears next to you is Leo, and gives Odella bardic inspiration.
Yep. I'm here. Don't worry.
And you hear
I
the
look
dragon soul
very-
say, "Good, we can take them all out in one shot."
I look very dashing as I do this. Just saying.
All right, well, that was
Remy
Leo.
gives you a thumbs up.
I love Remy.
Oh, yeah.
They're awesome.
All right, so that was Leo. Next up is the dragon soul, and the dragon soul. That would be really cool, but he can't do that because he's too far away. He walks down the street a little ways, and he looks to you. Someone, hang on.
I spit at him.
Odella.
Damn it.
Again!
Good try.
You're so popular.
And he rolls a natural 20. As he
Uh.
activates that orb that you've seen them use, and he spits forth a line. It's not a line, it's just like it's a projectile. It's called the Orb of Dragon's Breath, but it's not a breath weapon. It's just like, blah! The projectile vomits acid at you.
Okay. Do I know if this is a spell?
You've seen it before, and you know that it is not.
Okay.
It is a function of whatever this orb is. That's somehow Cult of the
Crossing
Dragon.
my finger there.
Yeah. You take 54 points of acid damage.
Are you serious? Oh Jesus. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't even get a save.
It's an attack.
Oh my god. Why? 50. What about the kid?
No,
Oh,
it's just at you.
Okay. All
Okay.
right.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, because I remember
Yeah.
before with these, I was able to use my shield of arrow catching because it's just a ranged attack.
Yeah, it is a ranged attack. Yep.
So 54 points.
54 points.
Okay. Do I have any acid things? I don't.
Your hair's gone.
Oh my god. No.
Hold up.
You can rock the bald look.
Had he known, he would have taken a -5, gone for a cold shot on the hair. But he did. Now he does. No, I'm just... So then the dragon wings. It's their turn after him. And they'll take flight, and they'll fly in. They only have scimitars, so they are basically going to make a ring. Basically the bug and this green dude are kind of the main threat there, and these dragon wings will kind of semicircle around, so they're a circle around the outside of your group, going up to the side of the Primpin Pie and around, so that there is no clear escape route at the moment. They have to dash to get there. That's their move. Then it'll be Rid. Or Remy.
Dang it. Those butt people.
Seriously.
Biggest butts I've ever seen.
Okay. Wow, I'm having such a hard time now. So the little girl is just clinging to Adela and crying?
Yes, looking for her mom.
Did she get hurt by the acid?
No, it was just Odella bravely took all of it like a champ.
Yep. Good job, Odella.
I
So
can feel the
proud.
baby.
Okay, so I am going to. Well, so what I was going to do before literally the turn before me was grab the kid and GTFO for a sec
Mhm.
and then come back, but we're now surrounded. So I think instead I am going to jump up and go, or like go over to one of the Okay, do I have to disengage from the two people that are near the group?
What is your plan?
My
What's your
plan would be
goal?
to go punch a little dragon wing in the nose.
No, the way things are, you could get to some. Because like I
Okay.
said, so like you've got the wall right here, and they're kind of fanned out like this, but like right up in your grill are the other guys. You could get to the dragon wings though without provoking attacks of opportunity.
Good. Then I'm gonna go do that, and I'm gonna punch a dragon wing in the nose and give me at least an out, maybe, possibly, to
Okay.
get this girl out of here. That is a 24 to hit.
That will hit.
Cool. That is 9 damage.
Alright.
And I will attack again for a natural 20.
Well, that will hit.
Yep. Figured. Wah! If I don't throw my D8. Oh man, that's rough. Okay. That's 14 damage.
Alright. He is still standing. He's bloodied for sure, but he is not.
That's okay because I have an unarmed strike for a bonus action, and that is a 24 again.
Yeah.
And that is 13 damage.
With that punch, you cave in this guy's skull and he goes down.
I was really hoping to cave it in sooner, so I think every time she like punches, she's getting like a little bit more frustrated, or I guess still Remy. So they're like punching and like they're getting a little bit more frustrated. They're not showing it, like they're aggravated, but it's fine. It's fine. This is normal. It's fine. And so they're just like punching a little bit at a time, and every time it doesn't work, they punch a little bit harder and harder and harder until the skull actually caves in.
All right. Anything else?
No, that's it for Remy's turn.
Alrighty. Otello, you were next.
Okay, bonus action, wings.
Yep.
Action, spirit guardians
Okay.
at 4th level.
Okay. I gotta make some wisdom saves. I assume you're not incorporating the child in the damaging part of the spirit guardians. I don't know with you anymore, Laura. I have to ask.
Different character. I protect the child from acid. I'll protect the child from the spirit guardian.
All right. So.
Oh god.
15-foot radius, right?
I'm
guardians?
actually looking up right now. I'm still getting used to this, finding where things are on here.
Pretty sure it's 15.
Yeah, 15 feet.
Okay. So.
And my DC is 17.
Okay. So a fail from all of the wings. Green dudes. That is a fail. I'm sorry, green dude. I meant bugs, that was a fail. Green dude is a pass. So go ahead and roll me your 48.
Yep, 48 and then
Plus
12. And then can I add the Bardic Inspiration onto this damage?
Yes.
Was it spell damage too?
Oh. Is it only melee attack or just attack?
I don't know.
Pulling it up.
I'm just curious because I always forget to use the Bardic Inspiration, so I might as well use it now if I can.
Yep.
I'll start rolling.
No, it has to be a weapon damage roll.
Hmm.
Meh.
I rolled really good, I think. Another 12. 34 points of damage.
All of the dragon wings die.
Yes!
Yeah.
As
Oh, thank
this this golden spiritual Kirin just runs through and just thump, 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 just in a circle, impaling all of them on its horn. They all drop. So
Remy looks back and like maybe for a second is kind of like flabbergasted sad, but then is like, hey, cool, great job.
And she'll kind of clutch onto her holy symbol and then kind of put the wings, even though they're ethereal, like try to protect the child as much as possible until we can get her out, because I can't.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I didn't take Thunderstep. 'Cause that would have been useful. Although it probably would have hurt all of you guys too.
I don't know. All right, let's see.
Is it my turn yet?
Not-
All the dragon wings are gone?
all the dragon wings are gone. The dragon
down.
soul was too far out to be hit by it, and you did hit the other creatures as well.
So we still have the large green thing, the bug creatures, and the dragon soul.
So 4.
Yes, correct.
Okay. Much more manageable, I think.
Yes, we literally just have that whole situation.
All right.
Great. Super. Neat.
Then it is Rasmus.
Yes, thank God. Okay. So I'm gonna like poof through Odella's like, since I'm right next to her wings, and I'm gonna look at the little girl. I'm like, don't worry, this is just a game. You go hide, and I'm gonna find you later. And I like put my hands on her, and I look inside the window of the Primpin Pie, and I hit him past her 30 feet into the Primpin Pie.
Okay.
Good job. Good job. Thank
Yes.
you. Thank you
Good.
so much. And then I'm gonna look back at the gross green thing, and I'm gonna be like, "Don't scare kids. That's really fucked up, buddy." And I'm gonna pull down a moonbeam on top of everybody over here.
Yes.
Okay.
Let's see. 8, 9, 14, 15, 2 plus 5, 27 points of damage. DC save 17.
Okay. They all pass. You added your wisdom modifier to that, right?
I did.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So.
And they're right on top of me, right? I can't move without opportunity attacks.
You could try it, but the answer is yes. You will get opportunity attacks
Okay,
against you.
then I'm gonna see where I am.
All right. Roswin. Then. Okay, that happens. And this. Okay. So after, so you have this spirit guardians down, there's this moonbeam down, and in like a momentary fit of shock, terror, you're not sure why, the little girl comes like running out to run out like past you guys, like the other direction. So she runs out, and
Oh, girl is evil.
I know.
Maybe you should have killed her. Yep. I should have just been like, I feel that you're evil. And like,
and you watch as she runs right back to your leg, Odella, and then transforms into another one of those green things.
nightmare.
Ah!
Green things. Green things.
I could have been out of this bitch.
Now there are 2 large greens.
Oh, jeez.
Better edit your notes.
I know.
two big
And I
green.
just tweeted about how it's okay. We're only against 2 bugs.
Oh, Adela, I'm sorry, I'm on fire with these crits tonight.
Jesus.
So it's gonna not use its axe, it's gonna claw at you. That seems strange. Why would it do that? I'll tell you in a minute.
No, don't do that. No.
12,
Because how
17,
did
17
how did
points
it
of
look?
damage.
17?
And I need you to make me a Constitution saving throw.
Oop, hold on. Let me get over there. Ooh, that's a 19 plus 7. It's a 26.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then he's gonna call you again. For a 21.
Hit?
Yes.
You can add your bardic inspiration to your AC
Oh.
if
Then
that would help you.
I
if
will
you roll well.
shield or I'll bardic inspiration, try to use that for my AC, and if that doesn't work, I'll also put up my shield. So that's 5. Then I'll shield
Okay.
to
Alright.
get above that.
Okay. You do. And he can only make 2 melee attacks.
What are these things? Jesus.
Big greens.
Big
Sorry, large
green.
greens.
Do they kind of look like dragons, Ted? Like bipedal dragons?
Nope.
They look like demons.
They look like demons.
His description.
Hmm.
Okay. That is nothing else happens. So sorry.
Yeah, I used inspiration dice.
Yay! Valor Bard, so many weird things to do with your bardic inspiration.
Yeah.
Then it is the Bugmen.
They get hit
Spirit Guardians, yep.
with Spirit Guardian.
And Moonbeam. Right?
Yeah.
Right? They were within the
Yeah, yeah.
10 foot?
Yep,
Okay.
yep.
That's a good one. Okay.
In the zone of death? Shiny death?
18.
Mhm. You're gonna succeed both saves, so
Oh, wait, it's a 9. Hold on.
holding on.
Sorry.
Okay, 32 plus 9 is 41 plus 5, 46.
That is pretty impressive.
That was
Mhm.
like the best one I've ever done for this roll.
So these guys, this just sheer beat down of radiant damage. They look like they are on like the epic force of the radiant damage like pushes them off their feet to the ground, and they are barely hanging in there, using their trident spears as as some sort of like crutch to keep them up.
I high five Roslyn.
And
Damage
they
win.
reach out and they will cast Dispel Magic each, once on the Spirit Guardians, once on the Moonbeam.
Woo!
Boo.
Good move on there, and I'm not gonna lie, but
And then they're just like, and they're like chittering little bugs, trying to stay alive. Then it's Green Prime, who will need to make some saves. Actually, just keep the damage you had, and I'll make the saves. Alright, so he's gonna fail the Spirit Guardians, but pass the Moonbeam.
But do they go on the same turn?
Yeah, it's the next. He's next, the green guy. So it's his turn. So just get whatever the damage just was. You don't have to roll again.
oh, mine was 42 total.
Yeah.
18.
18. All right. So 42. Jesus.
Yeah, no. I kept for a second. I was like, "Wait, those aren't 6s; those are 9s."
And he is going to go. What's he gonna do?
Yeah, suck it, Colt.
You watch as he casts a spell, and 3 other versions of himself appear.
Jeez.
Oh, and he can still make an attack. Cool. So
What are these things?
he will reach out to. Odella's been getting hit pretty hard. So he'll go for you, Leo.
Oh, I thought you meant you were going
Yeah.
for me to like kill me. I was like, no.
No, there's something else for you.
I'm clearly a big scary boy.
Uh,
Fight me.
how about a 22, Leo?
Oh gosh. Well,
Uh-huh.
if you like hitting people.
I do at this moment for 11 points of damage.
Okay.
And I would like you to make a Constitution saving throw, please.
Can do. Natural 20. Which will make that a 23.
Okay. That is that.
All right.
So when those they cast dispel magic, or did
Yes.
they cast a spell? So what did they dispel?
They dispelled your spell.
Then why did that other guy take damage?
What do you mean? Oh, you're right. He did. Good point. Thank you. Let's give him all those hit points back.
No, why?
But and I was really confused. Can I counterspell his spell then for letting you take all those hit points back?
You used your reaction to shield,
That's true. Never mind.
so no, you cannot. But you could have had you not shielded.
Yeah. Sorry, I was really confused in that whole
No,
moment as
that
to
you-
whether they cast another spell that I didn't hear or
No, you are absolutely right. Good call, because I was just like, oh, damage. This is just a persistent thing now. Oh, thank you for reminding me.
well, that's why I was asking if they went on the same turn. I was like, oh
Yeah, no,
they went on the same turn, so technically they were like in it before it got dispelled or something. And
well put, and thank you for your honesty. Leo, it is your turn.
It's me, Leo.
I believe
great.
in you, Leo.
Neat. I'm gonna kill these bugs. All right, so I'm gonna attack the uglier one of the two. I know it's hard to tell. I will try. That's a natural 20, friends.
Nice.
Okay.
That's 2 in a row. Yeah. All right, here we go. Hit him with my sword. My big sword. So that'll be 14 damage. Does it matter? Do you want me to split force and slashing?
No, he's dead.
Okay, sweet. And then my second attack, I'm gonna hit the second ugly one.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm going to use a luck reroll on that.
Okay,
So that'll be a 19.
that'll do it.
Okay. All right, and then that is going to be 15 points of damage.
Okay. He's dead as well.
Okay,
So
sweet.
buggos are down.
And I'm gonna pop an action surge,
Mm-hmm.
and then I'm gonna attack the green one. So wait, was the wing the one who multiplied into a bunch, or was it one of the green guys?
There's the green. There's two greens. One was the little girl, who was not a little girl, and then there's the other one.
Okay, well that one's attached to Adela, so I'm gonna attack that one.
Okay.
Okay, as an 18 going to hit.
Yes.
All right. Okay. So then that's going to be 8 damage. No,
Mhm.
not sorry, 14.
Okay.
And I'm gonna go ahead and hit it again.
Alrighty.
And that'll be 18. Does that hit?
Yes, it does.
Okay. So that's going to be 16 damage. And I need him to go ahead and make a strength saving throw because I'm trying to trip him.
Okay.
Oh, and sorry, so that will actually add a superiority. So that'll add 4 more damage on there.
Had a natural 20. Sorry, friend.
Yeah. And I'm gonna be mad, and I'm going to yell more and give some bardic inspiration. Go ahead and take another one, Odell. It seems like you need it.
Thanks.
Yep.
Never been happier to see you, Leo.
Oh, Leo's heart grows 3 sizes.
Because I love family.
Sure, family. Cool. And that's all, folks.
All right. where am I going? Here.
So now we have 2 greens and a soul left.
Right.
Mhm.
Speaking of the soul, it's his turn.
Oh. Yeah.
And he says,
Wait, no, he multiplied into a bunch of things.
nope,
right?
that was the other green guy. You have 2 greens.
Okay, can I tell you the personal identity crisis I just had? Because I think that Rid takes great pleasure in smushing bugs, but Remy's like, ew, gross. So it's also really good that that's not a thing.
So, at this point, like, the screaming has more or less stopped. Like, most of the townspeople seem to have gotten away or are clear from the vicinity, or the screaming is still pertinent. It's just away as they're running away from this bloodshed in the streets. So, Leo, you can make me a perception check.
$14.
All right. And you can see basically having, like, you can see your dad mom
Yeah.
is in, like, the streets kind of closer to where you are, helping somebody out of a house and, like, shooing them away, like, away from this thing, and, like, sees you and begins to slowly make their way towards you.
No, 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 no!
Loot,
Don't do
loot,
that!
What if
loot,
Dad Mom is awesome?
loot unslung, and with your perception check, humming, singing, it's, and like strumming, but it's like that, like you have like in any kind of, like, I don't know the type of music that I would call it, but like in that typical, like you have that Mexican showdown kind of music, and it's like, but it's like in that vein, but there is a song on her lips. You can't really make out the words, but there's no look of fear as they walk towards you slowly. They're not gonna get there this turn, but they're making their way there. So the dragon soul sees the scenario, sees you,
No.
and he says, well, then he looks to one of, and he says, no, he doesn't look to anybody. He says, I think we've had enough fun and games. I think it's time for the real fight to start. And he snaps, and you watch as the air shimmers as an invisibility spell fades away, and perched amongst the rooftops nearby is a huge size black dragon staring down upon you all. And the dragon enters the initiative order.
Oh God.
Okay.
You don't get your suit, and I don't get any of my resistance. What the fuck?
Holy cannoli!
Hold up, I've updated my notes.
Update Black
Black
Dragon.
dragon!
And it just smiles, and it laughs. And Odella, you think you've seen this dragon before,
Oh no.
It's an old familiar dragon?
and you know something about that dragon.
That it's a twin.
Oh yes.
Great. Great.
What?
Great.
What?
Does that mean there's 2 dragons?
All I'm thinking is if we kill this dragon, we're very possibly gonna have to deal with another dragon quite quickly.
What?
And where they live at least.
This is bananas! Alright, I love it.
All right. So the dragon soul's gonna throw his orb. The snap was more for effect. The dragon dispelled the invisibility, but he's gonna throw his orb of dragon breath of acid at the loud one.
Hi,
That
it's
is
me!
a
The loud one!
23.
Yeah, man.
All right, 27 points of acid damage.
Okay. Acid is different from poison.
Yes.
Accurate,
Okay.
Because-
just double check.
because one is poison and the other one is acid.
Well, you know,
They both really suck to drink.
You're a smart guy, Ted. Smart guy. It's a 27, you say. That's
I
fun.
do.
I love it.
Then it is.
I wash in its acid breath.
And it is. You're very thankful that there is that minor enchantment on your armor, or this could be a bad day.
Or the armor would suck.
Remy.
Oh, man.
Everything is so stressful. Okay. Remy is like, oh my gosh, the world is happening around them. Like, this is so wild, y'all. And I think Remy is gonna go. The dragon's on the rooftop,
Yep.
or like perched across multiple rooftops, I guess.
Yeah, because of the size.
Yeah, that sounds about right. That's fine. It's fine. So I'm gonna go ahead and go move up to one of the large greens.
Yes. On large greens, yes.
And I'm gonna do some punching.
All right.
Because if I can just take out some
Are you going up to the one that there's 4 of them, or the one where there's just one?
the one where there's 4 of oh no, I'm just gonna go up to the one where there's 1. Please, I'm easily confused.
Yeah. And I've already heard him, so.
Yeah, we're good. We'll start with that.
Okay.
And that's gonna be a 22 to hit.
Mm-hmm. That is.
Cool. That is 10 damage.
Mm-hmm.
Second attack is a 25 to hit.
No, yeah.
That is 16 damage.
Not bad.
I like full damage.
That's always nice.
Unarmed strike is a 23 to hit.
Mm-hmm.
That's 9 damage.
All right, 9. Are you flurrying of blows or anything, or no?
Well, no, but I am going to use a key point to Step of the Wind and disengage after that.
Okay, where are you planning to go with your, 45 feet of movement?
Yeah, I'm actually going I had been right where the dragon wings were, circling around everyone. I think I'm going to kind of duck out back and line up against a building as much as possible, kind of like duck around a corner just a little bit, so I still have a view of things, but am a little bit covered.
Okay. You do that. Odella.
Okay. Clarify for me, just because I don't know your rules. But everything I'm reading says that Misty Step does not provoke an attack.
Correct. It's a teleportation. Yep.
Okay. Sorry, guys. I'm GTFO. I'm very low on health. So I'm gonna Misty Step out.
Okay. Where? Up in the air, I assume?
No, actually back. Just away.
Yep.
Hold on, I'm just trying to find something real quick. I know I wrote that dragon's name down somewhere. I don't know if that'll help me or not, but
Uh-oh.
Renee.
Yeah, Renee.
no.
She died.
She also wanted to leave.
She
This is
stepped
terrible.
behind the building and was just destroyed.
I can't find it anywhere. Oh well. Okay. So yeah, Misty Step, bonus action. And then for my action, I am going to
Welcome back, Renee.
Sorry, I don't know what happened. It just my screen went black and I was gone.
I'm glad you came
Like
back.
the dragon. Thank you. I want to be here for that.
I'm gonna send my poor little lions out and see if they can just get in some hits before they die quickly.
Okay, it's an action act with the lion, right?
Yeah.
All right. You see as Leo at either side of you, a figurine hits the ground, and 2 lions appear
My friends!
in a mighty roar.
My pride!
And they will both pounce on
Which one?
green guy?
The same one, or there's the one that's got 4 of it?
Let's just do the same one. Maybe we can just get them out.
All right.
Hopefully.
Go
Yes,
for it.
please.
16 plus. It's a claw attack. So fries, that's 21.
That does hit.
And advantage for pack tactics.
Oh yeah.
You might get a crit.
No.
No.
That's 6 damage for one.
Alrighty.
And you just succeed on a DC 13 strength saving throw or be knocked prone.
He is knocked prone.
Are you serious? Cool. I get to
Oh,
fight.
Oh, wow.
I'm so
I
surprised.
can't trip him, but the lions can trip him. No, that's fine. That's fine. No shade on the lions. They're beautiful, amazing creatures.
Does the bite get an advantage too?
Yeah.
No. So it's 19 plus 5 is 24 to hit.
Mm-hmm.
It's 5 damage.
All right.
And then the other lion will attack him too.
Sure.
20 claw attack. Or actually, I'll do a bite attack. So
You can do both.
I can.
The terminology says if they are prone, they can also make a bite. It doesn't have to be a function of the pounce. Just if they are prone, they can do both.
So that's 5 for the claw,
Mm-hmm.
and then it's 20 for the bite.
Yep.
So great. That's 4 piercing damage for the bite for the lion.
All right. The lions are chomping and biting away, but it doesn't seem like the lions are doing full damage.
But it's on the ground now.
That- Yeah,
So
and
hopefully it stays down.
it goes way later in the initiative order, so that works out well for you. right.
So that was action, bonus action. And then as my movement, I'm just gonna start backing on up a little bit farther just in case there's any breath weapons that come our way.
Soon enough. Okay. Della Rosman.
I am going to pull another moonbeam back down on top of everyone over there and be like, Sailor Maid, get back on this battlefield, girl. It is not time to leave yet. So I'm gonna do moonbeam. 11, 15, 25, 34, 39.
Okay. 39. Okay. All right. So they are both hit. They're both alive. They're in the moonbeam.
And then I'm going to bonus action poof like 30 feet out of the way, so I'm not clumped with Leo.
Mm-hmm.
And then that's gonna be my turn.
All right. Rasmin, after you. Leo, you watch as your parent walks slowly, like more off to the side, but slowly closer.
Do we notice that there's this random chick just strolling on up on us?
You do. You see, the three of you see this random woman in the street. Gorgeous, like 25-year-old woman. 20 to 30, you can't pinpoint where the age is, but clearly young and beautiful, and she's got a lute. And she is playing this lute casually, whistling, singing some song, long black hair. She just doesn't seem to have a care in the world.
Is the lute familiar to me?
No.
Okay.
All right.
This is random woman.
What do you do? Dad, what are you doing?
Dad, please, you're embarrassing me.
No, just
I'm the
don't
worst
get him.
one.
If If my dad gets hit by poison, I will be devastated. I'm sorry, acid.
I was gonna say it probably won't be poison from the black dragon. The dragon will try real hard to get poison for you. But spoiler alert, it's not gonna happen. So the dragon.
Well, didn't try hard enough then.
Yeah.
Oh,
Dragons suck.
hang on. Fake little girl's turn.
Fuck that fake little girl.
She's going to attack.
She gets
Moonbeam,
damage, right?
Yep. She fails.
17, 23, and that's 24, and oh my god, I'm so bad at math. 34, 39 again.
All right. Fake little girl expires from the moonbeam.
Fuck that fake little girl. Never saving a little girl again. No, I'm just
Hell out of here.
Never trusting children.
Then it's the dragon's turn. I would like all of you to make a wisdom saving throw against fear.
Dragon.
Nice. Wisdom.
Yep.
Very nice.
19?
Also a 19.
10. I rolled a 10. That's not that great, but I have a +9.
What do we got for Remy and Odella? I see some faces.
Hold on.
That's an 8.
Oof.
That's a 4.
Oh god.
I was just seeing if I had a reroll or on here, but I don't.
Anything? Yeah.
Yeah.
So you guys, Leo, Roswin, you're fine. Odella, Remy, you're very scared of this here dragon.
It's scared.
I'm scared.
I'm very scared.
So
Roswin's like, Remy, don't worry, you've done this before. You're not new at this. Come on, come out.
Odella, you're definitely not new at killing dragons before. Come on.
Remy's just hiding behind the building now.
You get afeared of dragons all the time.
I'm gonna throw this out there though. This one is the largest dragon you've ever seen.
Yeah, it's an ancient
Ooh.
dragon.
It is an ancient dragon.
Oh,
Yeah.
fuck.
On a scale, on an arbitrary scale that leads from 0 to 30. This is roughly like a 21
Yeah.
of a rating of potential challenge.
Yep. That's why I was trying to find its name. Maybe I thought I could talk it down, but I can't find its name anywhere.
Are you fucking serious? Why do you want to kill us, Ted?
You guys, adventurers, make a name for yourselves, shutting down a cult with very powerful means. Establish a big old bright and bubbly pie shop in a town with your name on it.
With your name on it.
It's
Leo,
gonna.
your mom better be a god or we dead.
Your mom, dad.
I don't even know what's happening anymore.
And you watch as
Yay.
out comes this line.
Yay.
Now remind me who went where.
I went away.
I'm behind a building hiding.
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out, like, so we'll use Leo as the center point.
Of course.
Where did you all go from Leo?
I went 60 feet back.
Okay.
30 feet to the left. I don't know.
And Remy?
45 feet and around the corner.
Gotcha.
So just me.
No.
No.
No. He will move up, fly forward,
Neat.
arc his neck down and up, and in a 90-foot line,
No.
get Leo, and it's a 10-foot wide line,
Oh god.
and it will get Leo
Face full of acid.
And Odella, I need some dexterity saving throws, friends.
Yeah,
Wait,
bet
did it
Jesus
get
fucking
the
Christ.
other green person too?
Oh yeah.
You watch as it does go through, but the two that it goes through are not.
Disappear.
Well, they don't disappear because this isn't an attack, but they don't seem phased by it.
Well, at least now we know.
Got a 20.
That's a big old failure, my friend. Odella?
Hold on.
Goodbye, my friends.
Okay, so that's that. Now let me take a look here.
It's real fucking life.
All right, we're gonna need Belladonna's tryouts again.
Oh wow. All right. Bye. Farewell.
So what would I add to that? That would be. Yeah, there's no way I'm making it.
All right, Odella, Leo, you take 67 points of acid damage.
Odella's down.
Ooh. Duck hunt into the ground.
But I'm stable.
You are stable. How you doing, Leo?
Groovy, baby.
Great.
I'm still up.
That's the dragon's turn.
You can literally see my HP now.
You can't. Oh, you can.
Mhm.
I can't see it.
Is this fun for you?
A little bit. A little bit.
Oh boy. I
So
got 26.
as the green guy looks at you, it's his turn. He takes moonbeam damage.
Come on now. Oh, that's not as good. 3, 13.
Ooh, he's gonna fail.
Ooh, 21. Okay, so that's gonna be 32 points.
Okay, he takes all of it. He is still up. All right. So he goes to swing with his. Actually, he goes to claw at Leo because that's more fun.
Sure.
And you watch as momentarily in this evening light, we'll call it evening, even though I know it's only lunchtime, because this was a more epic fight if it's at sunset.
Yeah.
Let's say time went by, right? So it's like sunset.
Oh no, we were hanging out for a while.
Yeah. You watch as the sky goes completely black. And off in the distance on the far, far horizon, just like barely out of your vision, like we're talking hundreds of miles away, you watch as a crackle of lightning comes from somewhere high above. And you watch as off in this distance you see the appearance of what is, you thought this dragon was large, an appearance of a at least 3 times the size of this dragon. Green serpentine dragon appears. A few seconds go by, and you watch as in a flash of light it disappears. And a small beam of light rises up where the lightning bolt was, and
Did
then
Chad just make
scatters off in 7 directions.
Oh my god!
I was like, wait, shut on.
Something strange is happening in the city of Waterdeep.
This shit is weird, man.
The look on all of your faces was so worth it.
When you said serpentine dragon, I was like, this is fucking Chad.
Fucking Chad.
All right, now he's gonna attack you.
I
If we
feel like
die
so
here
many
today,
feelings.
I'm just glad we witnessed that.
His wish was so stupid.
Yeah, we're dying over here. Chad's like, I want to be CEO.
More importantly, although you don't know what it was, they are scattered somewhere within the realms.
We could find Dragon Balls, guys.
If you find them,
New quest.
Wait, is that post Rise of Tiamat? Is that the
We get
is that what we're doing?
could be.
Don't Don't worry, guys. I know how to use them this time.
Leo doesn't.
Bad.
Oh my god.
A 24 hits you, right, Leo?
Yeah. Yeah, it does.
All right, you're only gonna take 8 points of slashing damage. But I would like you to make a Constitution saving throw, please.
I can do that for you. Hang on. Let me update my sheet. All right. Constitution. Okay. That's a 16.
All right. Let's see. You watch as these repeated claws from this thing, having not done slowly wearing away, as each time you feel your body's innate resistance to avoid whatever is on these claws lessen. It gets in and it hits the skin, and you watch as this wound begins to fester. And it's some sort of, and it's weird because it's not like a poison. It's some sort of like under hellish, fiendish wound. So that's its turn.
Cool.
Leo, it's your turn.
Is anything weird happening to me, or like?
Yes, it is, as a matter of fact. Thank you for asking. You take 5 points of slashing damage as this wound just into you.
That's not great.
No, it's not.
Okay. Okay. Well, all right. So there's this guy, and then there's the one that's 4 of them, and then
No, this is 4 of them. This is
okay. The other
and
one's
then
dead.
the dragon soul, and then
Yeah.
the dragon.
And where is the dragon soul right now?
He's about 60 feet away.
Okay.
He's just been keeping his distance.
Spitting acid.
Just spitting acid like you do. Okay. God damn it. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna finish this guy off.
Okay. Well, you're gonna try. You gotta hit him.
Well, there's 4 of them,
Yes.
But we saw 2 of them. We're not.
but they're in a moonbeam, so I have advantage. So does that mean I just have regular attack?
You don't have disadvantage. That's not how mirror image works. You can make attack rolls, and I roll a die. If I roll high enough, you destroy an illusion.
Got it. Okay.
It's very annoying.
It's super annoying.
Mhm.
Okay. Or should I try? I haven't heard these things speak common, have I?
You haven't heard these things speak at all.
Okay. Then I'll just try it. Okay, 19 to hit.
Okay, that will hit. Let me see if you hit it. I gotta roll a 6 or higher on a d20. 20. So you kill a duplicate.
Okay, I'm gonna hit it again.
Okay.
27.
Now I gotta get an 8 or higher on a d20.
This spell sucks.
10. You kill another duplicate.
Okay.
Internet. Should I be nice? I should be nice, right, to these folks? I'm fighting them with an ancient black dragon, and they're level 12. I'm gonna be nice, because I like you guys.
Thank you, Ted.
You know, not with that attitude, I'm not gonna be nice, Renee.
I'm like, don't sass.
Let's check the sass at the door.
Put it away.
If you recall, during the last session, a magical thing happened. The very first ever tipping of the reliquary.
Oh, you get 1 use of action surge in your
Yeah, all of you have that.
in the next combat.
In this combat right now, have another use of action surge. Everyone does. I
It's on
said
my
right.
previous
I
page.
said write that down so we don't forget.
Yeah, I wrote it down, but it was on the other page.
That's okay.
I'm so glad Laura wrote it down. My notes clearly. make
So
tons of sense.
you action surged from your fighter ability, but this is something separate. So you have that at your disposal now, Leo.
Okay.
As to
That's
all
good.
of you, 2 spells, all that
Well,
stuff.
I mean, if I was awake.
If you were conscious, yes.
Okay, well then that's pretty freaking groovy. So I'll do that, and then I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds on myself at the max. All of it.
Okay.
Um.
I'm gonna stop you right there, as this fiendish wound prevents you from healing as you cast the spell.
Oh no! That's really bad. That's really bad, you guys. All
You
right.
can see why the claws were more tempting than the axe.
Ah, okay. Sweet. So I burnt the spell. Nothing happened.
Although, if I rolled a 20, is a Vorpal axe in their hands, it cuts your head off, you die. But
That's fun. Okay. So
We're just like, okay, whatever.
at this point,
add it to the list.
fuck it. I'm going. I gotta run, man. I don't know what else to do. I'm gonna. Fuck. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna run in a different direction, I guess, and hope the fucking dragon doesn't.
And you hear the dragon start to laugh.
Why are dragons always laughing at me?
Because you're always running away.
Oh, poor Leo. All he wanted to do was kill dragons. So
And impress his mom, dad.
This is so bad. Okay, so I guess I'm running, so I'm gonna take an attack of opportunity.
Oh, yeah. He's gonna claw.
And then, yeah, I'm gonna go in a direction that nobody has gone in. And,
Yeah, he's got a natural one.
okay, great. And not towards my dad. Just a different direction. I'm gonna run.
Yeah.
Sucks. Okay.
Dragon Soul's turn.
That's it, yep.
He starts laughing.
What a butt.
What a jerk.
Oh no.
How easy you fall. How did you ever expect to defeat Our Lady if you cannot defeat but one of her children? Run, little loud lion man. He's gonna throw his orb of dragon breath at you. $20.
To hit?
Yep.
Or damage?
Hit.
Yep.
You take 27 points of acid damage.
Cool. Guys, I need help.
But I don't know how to help you if you can't heal.
Remy.
Okay, so I can't move closer right now.
To the dragon.
Dragon.
You're
I'm very
probably you're probably between 60 to 120 depending on what alleyway you went into from this dragon. You can't move closer to it. You can move away, but the options you have.
No, yeah. I can't really do a whole ton right now. As far as like getting closer to the dragon, it is big and it is scary. And I've been texting all caps to a lot of my friends because I actually don't think I've ever like made it long enough in a campaign to fight a CR21 creature, and I'm very thrilled but very scared. So
As you should be.
Thank you. Yes. I'm feeling it. So Remy kind of pokes their head out. Oh gosh.
Wow, that's cute, dude.
Remy pokes their head out from around the corner of the building and looks towards the dragon soul.
Mhm.
Is like, you made this a no good, very bad day, and casts Shatter,
Okay.
which is a Constitution saving throw.
He will fail.
Oh, good. Okay.
First damage he's taken.
Get him.
Oh yes.
5, 8, and 5.
So 18.
Oh my gosh, my heart is pounding so fast right
Get him.
now.
All right.
And then do I get to like roll against being fearied?
Yeah, that was your action. Did you want to do anything as a bonus action?
No.
Oh, let me check one thing. Yeah, because this may change things. If it might not be till next level, but I'm gonna check because you have action surge as a reminder.
I do have an action surge, but I'm still scared. So
Yeah. Hang on. Ah! I will remind you, because I'm nice, of your level 7 ability as a monk, Stillness of Mind. You can take an action to end a frightened effect on yourself.
I like end it completely.
Yeah, you just end it.
Cool.
You focus your mind and can end a charm or a frightened effect on yourself as an action. So if you want to recall that shatter and have done something different or do it after, that works too. So.
No, yeah, I mean, I'd rather not recall the shatter.
Okay, shatter goes off. You could use your action surge to end the fear or just wait and hope to get it with a save.
I'm gonna try and get it with the save this turn.
Sure. I just want to make sure you know that you have that.
Yes, thank you. Yeah, I've been looking through it because I knew there was something too. I have all of my like list of things.
Mm-hmm. All right. So it is the end of your turn then. You can make a wisdom saving throw.
Cool. That is a 25.
Oh yeah, you're fine. You are no longer afeared of the ancient black dragon.
Okay. Still ducking around the corner though.
Odella, you're stable, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Odella's on the ground.
Yep.
That's Odella's turn. Cosmo.
Okay, so question for these action surges, can I only do like a spell and a cantrip, or can I do 2 spells?
The way it works is you can't do the wording that makes action surge work with this is if you cast a bonus action spell, you can only cast a cantrip, is how it's worded. So it says nothing about casting an action spell and then action surge to cast another action spell.
Cool. Okay. So I'm going to just seeing everybody looking like shit. I'm gonna call down a lightning strike on the ball dragon breath guy.
Okay.
I can't think of what his name is right
The
now.
dragon soul.
The dragon
Yeah.
soul.
So he's gonna make a dexterity save.
Ooh, that's an 8.
Woo-hoo-hoo! You
Get
going
him.
back. All right.
Get him, Roswin.
Do all these d6s. Okay, so that's 10 there. That's another. 32 points. Half rate. There's radiant and there's lightning damage there.
All right, so you guys watch as lightning strikes from a cloud above and basically turns into a tornado of lightning that just descends upon this guy. Yeah, in a 40-foot cylinder. I was just trying to think if there's a way you could orient it to get the dragon to, but they're just not in close enough proximity to make it work. But a 40-foot high cylinder of lightning just on this guy. He was not expecting that.
What about the green guy? Isn't the green guy over there too?
No, he's further
Oh,
back.
they're 60 feet away. Yeah, never mind.
And there's still 2 green guys. Well,
Yeah.
one's a mirror image, but you get the point. All right, Rosalind, that was action 1.
Okay. Let's see here. How far away is he from me?
The dragon soul.
Yeah.
Because you went 30 feet away, realistically, probably like 90 feet.
Okay.
Because he was 60 feet away before you moved.
Sure. Okay. And then I'm going to be like, and one more thing, and cast Ice Storm on him.
All right.
Nice.
Let's see. So that's another dexterity.
15.
minutes a fail.
Okay.
Okay. 12. What?
And
There.
keep going, keep going.
We're just feeling sorry for ourselves in chat.
All right. So that is going to be. You guys distracted me.
Sorry.
So 15 bludgeoning,
All right.
and then that is 6. And 12 cold damage.
All right. All right.
And then I'm going to, because I don't know what's going on, so I guess I'm going to send one Fey heal over to Odella
Okay.
and be like, heal yourself, damn it.
All
I
right.
was mostly trying to get out of the way. That was the next step. How much, please?
All right. 6.
I'll take it. Boop, boop, boop.
And you can heal okay, right? Like, you know, do you have the Leo thing going on?
No.
Okay.
What is the Leo thing going on? I have no idea. Is it a curse? Is it a poison? I don't know. Hey, was it a poison effect?
No.
Because I would have gotten advantage.
I know.
Ugh. But cry butts to the heavens. Hey, Dad, if you're an angel, just saying.
Papa, can you hear me?
All right. Rosalind's turn.
I'm looking for gifs of black dragons for my Twitter post, and all I can find are pictures of Toothless. So I think that's what we're gonna go with.
All right. Not little girl. Let's see.
They take damage, right?
Yes, they do.
Moonbeam.
I thought she was dead.
Okay,
Oh, I'm sorry. The other one, whatever. The remaining green person.
Other one.
So what's the moonbeam not destroying the mirror images?
No, because mirror image only gets destroyed via an attack. It's a very wonky thing. Because they don't have health.
Yeah.
35 damage.
Oh, shit. All right. Well, he's not doing so hot.
Oh no. Welcome to the club, buddy.
Yeah, each time a target attacks you with an attack during the spell's turn. That's how it works. So they were all being affected by the moonbeam similarly. Like, it looks like they were all taking the damage, so you don't know which one's which.
Got it.
All right. Leo, you watch as this thing teleports next to you. He's gonna attack you.
Wait. The green thing?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, not the dragon.
I was like, what? Even though I died, am I still scared of the dragon?
Hold, please.
I think you'd be more scared of the dragon, but also I thought effects end when you go on hunt. So it's a conundrum.
Oh, I don't remember what happened. Oh, hey, there's a dragon there.
Okay. If a creature's saving throw is successful or the effect ends on it, it is immune to the dragon's fear effect for 24 hours. So when you went unconscious, it technically ended on you. So
Sweet.
you are not afraid of it.
I'll take it. Take anything I can at this point.
And he's
One
gonna
win
make
for Odella.
an attack against you, Leo. That is a 28.
Oh, fuck.
11 points of slashing damage.
I'm out.
And the wound festers more.
No, I'm dead. I'm not dead.
No, you'll just take damage on your turn. These wounds are pretty nasty. I'll give you guys a peek behind the curtain. So each hit, the DC goes up a little bit. And if you get hit with it and fail to save, you take 2d4 damage at the start of your turn. Once you've failed one, each subsequent hit increases the damage by 2d4. It just keeps going.
And it's some kind of curse effect, I have to assume, if it's not poison.
It is. Technically, it is a fiendish wound.
Ew.
Which doesn't quantify itself.
So no way to fix it, huh?
But when can I heal you? Do I have to kill him first?
I'm down. Maybe it'll go away. I don't think so.
He said the wounds are still festering. I don't think it went away.
Yeah, it sounded like it got worse.
So you watch now. Leo, you don't watch because you're unconscious.
Thank you for reminding me. I forgot.
As your dad mom walks over to your unconscious body and bends down.
It stabs you.
And slits my throat. Sacrifice me to the great dragon gods. Bye.
And it's just
I mean,
like,
everything was fine until your dad mom showed up, is all I'm saying. Sorry, continue.
puts his hand on her hand, their hand, on your chest.
Killing me, Smalls.
And you feel a surge of energy return to you as you come to consciousness. And the wound, you see the energy kind of, the song still on your dad mom's lips.
Dude.
I know. I'm really killing the moment, I know. Still on their lips. Why, you don't know. And the fester seems to just ashes away. And looks and stands over top of you. And as though, and the magic that's used to cure you is not overly powerful. It seems like it's a lesser magic, but a magic that's familiar to you. This is some kind of bardic magic. And in a move similar to, seems like a fighter's action surge, your father puts on your chest, like puts his hand down on your chest, and smiles seeing you conscious. And as he takes his hand away, the pick that you had given him and said, "What was this about?" and he had never given back, is on your chest. And he looks down to you and he says, "Well, I'd hoped for a little more time to explain this, but
What?
it seems as now is as good a time as any. So, Leo, I should be talking in a girl's voice, but I really can't.
That's okay.
Oh, Leo.
Leo, listen here.
It's like you're like that guy from Miss Doubtfire, like his cousin that makes him up or whatever.
Yeah, that, or Hormone Monster from Big Mouth, or any of those other types of voices, and says, "It's gonna be okay." And then turns and walks out into the street and looks back over her shoulder to you and points to the pick. And you watch as like little arcs of lightning energy coruscate around this pick. And you see that the scale is not exactly blue. It's blue but it has like silvery sheen to it. It's a strange color combination. And he says to you, "Ride the lightning," and and starts to run towards the black dragon. And as you watch, as your father jumps into the air, and form shifts and changes and grows and grows and grows to about the same size as the dragon you're facing. And what is probably the most beautiful thing any of you have ever seen is this heather blue, covered in a coat of silver, strange dragon, the like you've never seen, takes to the sky. That song that he was singing, not stopping as the transformation happens and continues, but now it's even more beautiful as it is coming from the throat of a dragon. And this is a skinnier dragon, almost copper dragon size and build in nature, but is this constantly, this blue with this shimmering wave of silver kind of traveling through it, and has a crest down the back similar to a green dragon and along the tail. And as it takes to the air, you watch as it exhales forth at this black dragon what looks like a cloud of gas. Weird. And as the gas envelops the black dragon, you watch as seems like that's it, and then momentarily 2 seconds afterwards, and this whole cloud of gas is ionized with electrical energy, and it just zaps through the air, and the dragon needs to make a saving throw.
What the fuck?
This is insanity.
Dad!
Oh my god, you're a dragon. You're a dragon man.
And the dragon is like taken aback, and it looks and it says, "I thought all of your kind were dead." And then it's like a showdown in the streets, 2 dragons. That's your dad's turn. Leo, it's your turn.
How many hit points do you have?
Yeah, how many hit points did I
Yeah.
pop up to 1 or?
No, you got 11.
Nice. Holy shit! I think Leo said. Cool. Is the wound gone? The festering wound? Neat. I'm gonna try this again and just kind of cure myself.
As you kind of sit up to cure yourself, that pick falls into your hand, and you feel there's something different about this. There's an energy to it, an energy that wasn't there prior.
Fuck yeah. Okay. All right. Should I just play a chord on my lute? That sounds like the more cool option, but maybe the less responsible option.
Do it.
To you?
Do it.
Do
All right,
it.
I'm gonna take out my lute. I'm gonna strum.
Okay.
Does anything happen?
Yeah. So you watch as you strum your lute, this pick kind of, as your fingers come across the chords, sort of charge, and firing from this pick and your lute comes a lightning bolt.
Yeah, Dad.
And you have the option for free to have it casted at 3rd level for free. Or you can upcast it using spell slots to do more damage. And you innately know that what your father's words were true. If you so choose, you can ride the lightning and appear at any point along the 120-foot line of the lightning bolt.
Your dad's the coolest.
Shit!
My little Leo Lion Dragon boy is so mobile.
Okay. All right. So wait, is it like the lightning bolt spell that
It is the lightning bolt spell So it emanates from you and goes in a 120-foot line in whatever direction you cast it. You can choose to follow along with that lightning at any point and stop. You could go all the way to 120 feet. You could go 20 feet, 10 feet. You don't have to go at all if you don't want to.
Okay.
But you have the option to.
So fucking sweet, dude.
All right. So can I drink a potion as a bonus action, or is that an action?
Nope, that's a bonus
Okay.
action.
Great. Then I'm gonna down my supreme potion then, because I can't not do lightning something on this turn.
10d4 plus 20 is your supreme.
Yeah. Okay.
So I've been sitting on that one for a long time.
This is so fucking cool. I'm gonna go for it. Oh my god, I'm gonna use my spell slots. I'm gonna zap that fool in the sky.
So what you will know, and I will tell you this all later again so you don't forget, but what this pick does is your dad's lucky pick, which is one of his own scales.
What the fuck?
Oh.
It allows you to charisma modifier times per day cast the lightning bolt spell. You can cast it at its base 3rd level, still for free with no spell slot usage. Or use one of the uses and a higher slot to do more damage.
I can't. Okay.
Told you wouldn't be disappointed.
That's awesome. Dad, my dad. Dad. I'm just feeling a lot of feelings right now, guys.
Kill some motherfucker.
Oh, hang on.
Yeah,
Hang on, I
okay.
forgot. For one thing. Let's see. Alright. So
Kidding.
the black dragon burnt one of its legendary resistance on your dad's ionizing gas breath. And burn another one, because I forgot to do this, to not be afraid of your dad. From your dad's frightful presence.
Yo, Mom, what was it like boning the coolest dragon ever?
But also,
gotta
why
talk.
would you want to know that?
Holy shit. We have a good relationship. She wouldn't mind if I asked. Okay.
Never known anybody who wants to know the story of their conception, but okay.
Hey, after this, are you... I want to know.
Blame him.
I'm gonna write a fucking song about this. I need to know everything.
Man.
The night my mom got
there was
laid.
electricity between-
The electricity. Okay, I'm gonna cast lightning as a 3rd level. So,
Okay, so
that's for free.
that's for free.
That's ridiculous and amazing.
I did see the donation. That's going to come in after combat. They don't have an hour to eat a hero's feast at the moment.
Thank you,
Hold
though.
on, hold on.
Hold up.
Thank you. Though.
Listen, I got like
Grab a Go-Gurt.
I got
Oh,
like
shit, they're eating.
I got like 58 more minutes. Just back off. But like don't take a short rest. Jerk. Yeah, so that's 8d6 lightning damage. This is exactly what I hoped for, Internet. It was actually this is probably more than I hoped for. Because when I had designed this, Renee wasn't part of the group, and Renee's reactions were over the top too. It was great. It was wonderful.
Oh.
You're gonna have to really look for the best screen capture for the.
Yeah,
Oh, it's gonna be hard. I might have to cut windows to piece people together.
That's fair. Yeah.
Okay, so I'm shooting the dragon soul. I got 32.
Okay. He is gonna fail, and where's his hit points? The green guy's still alive. The dragon soul had 32 hit points. So.
Okay, so that was for free. I did a bonus action.
And that was an
to-
action. It's an action to do the lightning bolt.
Action. Okay, perfect. So I got my action, my bonus, and I'm just gonna stand in awe of my dad.
Do you travel the bolt, or do you stay where you are?
Oh god, I'll just do it just cause.
Do you go the whole distance?
Yeah.
And like you watch as like the lightning bolt goes, and then like in and it's a weird feeling. So like you know how your cloak of the Montebank is, you appear and reappear. You actually feel the exhilaration of traveling at the speed of light, 120 feet. And then you're there. And the chord finishes as you appear.
That's so metal, dude. That's so
It's
awesome.
Ride the Lightning. It is the most metal of the metal. Yeah. Oh God. Who am I gonna inspire with that? Everyone gets part of inspiration. I'll go ahead and throw an
You
inspiration.
use your
Win.
bonus action for the potion.
Oh, okay. Then never mind. Then I'm done.
All right.
I am.
Fired yourself.
Wow. I don't know what to do. What?
That's so sweet.
Remy.
Okay.
Katie almost ate her hair and Renee covered her mouth with her arm. Yeah.
So I guess is there still lightning in the air?
No, it like the cloud dissipates.
Dissipated? Okay. I just want to hit a dragon.
Oh shit. Oh no, he saved. Never mind. Head.
Okay. So I am going to if I'm hiding behind the building, how far away is dragon friend?
Dragon.
Not dragon foe.
Dragon foe. Got it. Like
Don't kill my mom.
like
Will not kill your mom.
like
I
Dad?
know the difference.
Dad's mom.
like
will not kill
80
your
80
dad.
feet. 80 feet maybe.
Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and use a key point to step of the wind and dash
Yep.
across the street and up the wall.
Right? Level 9, you can run up walls now.
Yes, I can.
And across
and-
water and all that fun stuff.
yeah, I'm very excited about all of that. And then I'm gonna start doing some punching.
Okay.
So I'm gonna go ahead and do.
I tell you what, you're just if you wanted, because Step of the Wind lets you triple your jump speed. If you want to jump on the back of this dragon, you could do that.
Wow! Do that!
I do very much want to do that. I want to
Alright.
do that. I want to do that.
Let me see. I gotta make you make one check, which probably will be fine. I think it's an acrobatics check. Let me just see. Climbing onto a bigger creature. Yes, acrobatics, please.
Okay.
You got this. You got
Which is
this.
the dragon's acrobatics, which is garbage.
Cool. That's a 28.
No, he rolled a 5. So you are on its back, and the way that works is all attacks have advantage when you're on top of a large creature.
Punch the shit out of him.
Okay. That is a 30 to hit.
Yep.
Cool. 12 damage. Then
Okay.
a second attack is natural 20. Dang it. 13 damage.
Mhm.
And then 29 to hit.
Mhm.
And that is 11 damage.
All right.
And you know what? I have an action surge. So I'm gonna go ahead and attack one more time.
All right. 2 more times. It's a whole
2 more
action.
times.
So you have 2 attacks as
Okay.
an action.
So 26 to hit,
Mm-hmm.
and then another natural 20. 12 damage. And 13 damage.
And did you flurry? Oh, you Step of the Wind. Right.
I did, yeah.
Okay. So you're now on the back of this dragon. If you wish to not be on the back of this dragon, you could jump off of this dragon, and your slow fall is enough where you'd hit the ground and take no damage. I just throw that out there.
I feel like I'm just gonna wave at my friends from the back of this dragon.
You guys see Remy on the back of the dragon just pummeling into its spine.
It's not the craziest shit I've seen today.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Any other day.
Leo, give it to me. It's cool.
Go
No,
Della.
it's cool. Drooling, looking at my dad in the sky. I don't know.
Way cooler. I know.
Let's see here. We just have the green thing left and the dragon, right?
Yep. Just the dragon.
That's all.
The green thing's gone.
No, he's still there.
He's still there. Okay. And we already said that you can cast 2 spells with the action surge thing.
Mhm.
Okay. So first order of business, I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds on myself at 3rd level.
Twice.
Ooh. So 4, 5 is 9, plus 7 is 16, plus 5 is 21. I'll take it.
All right.
Okay. And then bonus action, I'll take a healing potion.
Good.
So 6 plus 2 is 8. Okay. And then action surge, I will cast Scorching Ray at 4th level.
Okay.
And
At the green guy, or the
how
dragon?
much does the green guy look hurt?
Pretty hurt.
Okay, I will do 3 of them at the green guy, and then I will do, I think I get 5 at 4th level, and then 2 at the dragon.
Yep.
So that's what's my spell? That's a 9. Okay, so that's a 27 to hit the green guy. That's a 10 to hit the green guy.
No, that's not a miss.
And that's a 25 to hit the green guy.
Mhm.
So that's 4d6. Ugh, only 13 points damage.
Well, he only had 4 hit points.
Oh, cool.
He was resistant, but he still took enough damage to die. So
Perfect. And then 2 for the dragon. That's 21.
Yep. No, I'm sorry. No, miss. 21 is a miss.
And then a 24.
That is a hit.
Okay, so that's 2d6. That is 4 points of damage. Real low.
Every little bit counts, I guess.
Sure.
Okay.
All right.
And that's all I can do, I think.
All right, Roswin.
Right. Seeing as how everybody else is dead, I'm just gonna just kind of fly in there, just be like, point my moonbeam up to the dragon, so
Okay.
it moves up. Can it reach it? 60 feet?
Yeah.
It was
well,
40. Okay, yeah, because it's 40 feet up.
he got a 30, so he's gonna pass.
No, I don't think so.
I hadn't thought of that.
Oh my god, why can't I just roll all tens? The math is so much easier. 33, 41, 46. And then bonus action, I'm going to heal little Leo boy.
Yes, please. Thank you.
66. Ooh, that's really good.
Yes, please.
Okay, so that's going to be 10, 16, 20, 24 points.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
And then I'm going to fly 30 feet towards the madness.
Into the fray.
Away we go.
All right. After you is Leo's dad.
I can't deal.
My dad is so cool.
And all the attacks against the dragon are now at advantage.
Yes.
For now.
Okay. So Leo's dad is gonna move in. Make some attacks. At advantage.
Mm.
Leo's dad's got a 29.
Jesus.
35.
I want to be a fucking ancient dragon.
With a
Jesus
natural.
Christ.
Well, there's a natural 20.
I've been joking about boinking dragons this whole game. And this is what happens when it happens. You make Leos and they're beautiful and talented
And so humble.
and so humble.
But so beautiful.
That's so beautiful. So beautiful they don't have to be humble.
Jim, bring me T2.
Sorry, Katie.
All right. So you watch as Leo's dad takes a bite out of this thing and claws into it twice. And I'm just going to offset no legendary actions for either dragon because I don't want to deal with it.
Fair
Sounds
enough.
good, man.
So
that
I'm
works.
okay with that.
Then it's the dragon's turn.
He takes damage.
You're right, he does.
That's 10, 16,
What's your save DC?
17. So 38.
Right, he's gonna fail. And then it's his turn. He's gonna try to use breath weapon back.
Back at me?
No. Well, maybe.
Oh, no.
If it feels like it.
So he does get his breath weapon back. How can he hit the most people?
Okay,
So
I have to pee. I'll be right back. I'm just too excited. Hang on.
Excited P.
You know what? He's gonna circle around so he can get you, Roswin.
Okay, I'm gonna reaction absorb elements.
Smart move. I will need you to make me a dexterity saving throw, please.
I'm probably not gonna pass. That's an 18.
That's a failure.
Yeah. So
Leo's dad will use one of his legendary resistances to not take half damage. Roswin, you will take 67 points of acid damage reduced to 34, or whatever the math is for that.
That's a much nicer number, thank you.
Alright, Leo's dad's health. Alright. That's the dragon's turn. Then, after the dragon, it's Leo's turn.
Leo is
Well,
peeing
shucks.
his pants right now.
Mm-hmm.
Leo's busy.
Is there anyone else before any enemies or anything that can go?
Um, I'm gonna wait just because who knows if he's gonna lightning ride onto the dragon, and then you guys
Oh,
gotta.
fuck. He can do that.
Yeah, I don't want to take Leo's kill away from him because, like, what if he like manages to like murder this dragon in like one go? That would be pretty cool.
Leo, you're up, Buttercup.
Yeah.
Ride that lightning, bitch.
Yes, bitch. Okay. So, would you say the dragon is within 30 feet of me? The other dragon.
Yeah. Yeah. Probably. After you rode the lightning,
Hmm. So is it up on a roof still, or on
they're
the
kind of
ground, or-
flying in the. They're like next to a rooftop, so that Rid was able to leap off onto it with her monk
Got it.
step of the wind. But they're kind of engaged in aerial combat.
Sweet, sweet, sweet. Okay, I will probably then start flying around. That makes sense.
Are you gonna cast the fly spell?
Mm-hmm.
So we'll remind you that you could lightning bolt through the dragon and then ride up onto its back through the lightning bolt.
Fucking crazy. This is crazy. I'm gonna do that, obviously. God. Okay. Oh, let me just.
I think Ted may have wanted you to just a little bit.
Okay.
Well, I just like why spend an action to cast the fly spell to get up there
Right.
if you can get up there in the most metal fashion ever.
I know. I'm still trying to figure this all out. This is so cool. Okay. Well, first off, I'll bonus action. I'll drink another potion.
Potions are good.
Supreme, or not supreme, the superior this time.
Mm-hmm. 8d4 plus 8.
Yep. Okay. And then hell yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and burn a 4th level spell slot for lightning.
So that will deal 9d6 lightning damage.
This is insane. This is insane.
Dad, this is
Dad!
The best part is none of you know why this strange woman touched Leo and then took to the air as a dragon.
what the fuck?
Oh,
Did
always.
Leo bang a dragon and now she's helping us? Or
Now
what?
she's helping.
He's just like, this is to make up for Alyssa.
Oh,
Screwed up with
God.
her. I got us a dragon friend.
Yeah, hey, yeah, I'm sorry about how awkward it was, but hey, look what I got. Oh yeah, buddy. Okay. That is going to be 36 damage.
Alright. He's gonna use his last legendary resistance to take half damage.
Fine. But I am so there on the back of that dragon.
Rid, you
Yeah.
watch as in a bolt of lightning, Leo appears on the back of the dragon next to you.
I'm screaming. Sup? Look how freaking cool my dad is.
So fucking cool.
You don't know who he's talking about.
Yeah. Nodding.
Okay, Leo.
Okay, Leo.
They didn't. Do you guys even know that he met his dad?
Yeah, because we
Yeah,
saw the
You saw him
He wasn't
leave.
crying.
Crying.
No, he wasn't crying. The food was spicy, right?
yeah.
The food was spicy. I wasn't crying.
Okay. Because that would be real awkward.
That would be.
Alright, Rid
Leo, are you okay?
or Remy
Your dad's not a dragon.
Yeah. So Remy's gonna keep punching.
at advantage.
At advantage. Where did my dice? Oh, I set my Nutella on it. Okay. That is a 24 to hit.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I'll just tell you
is-
guys 22 is the number.
Oh, cool. 12 damage.
Mhm.
That'll definitely hit. 9 damage.
Mhm.
Ooh. That one does not hit. But I do use a key point to do flurry of blows. And get that last attack in, which will hit. And that is 12 damage.
Alright. So you watch Leo as Remy continues the barrage on the spine of this dragon.
Hell yeah. This is so cool. This is the best day ever.
Odella.
My turn.
Yep.
I am going to.
How you doing? You doing okay, Odella? I was just asking, seeing if you're doing all right.
I mean, I've been better, but
I'm having a rough day.
yeah. I'm a magic missile.
All right, yeah. Clearly not doing as good as Leo for whatever reason. He's real happy. I don't get it.
Also, side note,
stoked.
there's 2 lions just chilling.
No, they're dead.
So,
Oh, they died?
oh, no.
No, yeah, they got hit by the acid.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. That would have been hilarious. They're just like, all right, our workers.
Because
done."
otherwise, while I was like dying, I would have played them. But like, no, they totally got wiped out by
Murder.
the acid when I died.
Okay, luckily I didn't see that. Otherwise, this day would be slightly worse.
I mean, you were right there. They died right next to you.
Don't say that. Roll your rolls.
God! Why are you making me relive it? I blocked it out.
How many do I get?
How many are you using?
3, 6 charges. So
So that's 8, I think.
yeah, 8. Okay.
8d4 plus 8.
So my dad's a fluffy blue dragon.
No.
Oh,
No.
Blue eyes white dragon can't lose.
I don't know why I imagined him as a fluffy blue dragon.
So that's 30 points of damage.
30, all right.
And then I will use Quicken Spell
Okay.
and cast. Let's see here. Probably shouldn't fireball because that would be real sad for them.
Please don't.
I will Guiding Bolt at 3rd level.
Okay.
That rolled off. 17 plus 26.
26 to hit?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's.
Oh, shit. Ted, what would my concentration save be?
Oh, for Moonbeam, 34.
I have to get a 34,
Yes.
but I only took 34 points of damage.
Oh, I'm sorry. You're right. Then half of that.
23 points for the Guiding Bolt.
All right.
My moonbeam's gone.
Fair.
I'm also real sad because my wings are gone and I can't add more damage to that stuff. So bummer. Anyway, that's my turn.
You guys take a look on the Twitch stream. That's what Leo's dad looks like.
What? Where? What?
Well, I can't see it.
What? Oh,
Whoa.
beautiful.
Dad.
Somebody put.
There's a music. What is it? I
We'll
don't
find out soon enough.
Yeah.
Somebody MS Paint dilute on that dragon.
My dad is so much prettier than all the other dads.
There's no dad bod to be seen here.
Ooh. I had to look it up on my phone. Okay. I think you just messaged me.
In the Discord, yeah.
Ooh.
Well, I'm gonna
good,
keep staring
yes.
at it. So
Yeah.
Alright.
Oh, good. Yeah. That's good.
Roswin.
this is good.
Oh, okay. I'm going to call another moonbeam.
Shocker.
Wow.
It's so good. It's so
Signature
good.
move.
So I'll do that at 5th. Okay. 18, 19, 26. 35, 37 plus 5. That is 42.
That's a big old 3.
Eh.
So 12, or no, 17.
No, that's my thing.
Yeah, plus 14 on the con save.
Fuck this dragon.
We're working on it.
So what was the damage?
Fuck, I don't remember now. What was it? 42? 42 sounds right.
Sure, we'll go with
So
that.
half 21.
All right. Was it your turn?
And then I will throw some heals at. No, actually, wait. Where is this dragon in relation to me since he just breath weaponed the fuck out of me?
He's about 80 feet away from you.
Okay, I'm gonna.
But Leo's dad is between you and the dragon. So it hit him. Yeah.
And then went straight through me.
Yeah.
All right, I guess I'm just gonna move to the side a little bit, so I'm not in line. To the side and back, like 20
feet, yeah.
10, 20.
Got it.
And then I'm gonna throw some heals at Odella.
Okay.
Hanging on. It's cool.
It's just fun.
It's fine.
16.
16?
Mhm.
I'll take it.
All right. It's Leo's dad's turn.
Matt, half health
Fuck
again.
'em up.
Yeah.
Fuck him up, strange lady.
I love that my dad and I are together on Twitch right now.
I did
This is
that
the
on
most
for you.
like time we've spent together.
Moonbeam. There is a moonbeam.
Yeah.
So he's got it. Are you considering this strange blue dragon an ally?
Anything that's attacking this fucking black ancient dragon, we're good.
I think it's pretty clear that this dragon is helping.
You're on my team, bud.
So with 6 rolls and a plus 15 to hit, I miss every single attack.
Are you fucking kidding?
Whoa! Okay, Dad.
I
that's
did
already
not roll
figured.
above a 7.
Oh
my
no.
God.
Or 6, rather.
Fuck.
6. With 6 rolls.
That is real rough.
Whoops.
So your dad may be shaken by... You know what? Your dad, blasted with acid, sees you and a companion on the back and is trying to hit without causing
Oh
issue.
no.
Oh,
Dad.
Oh no, Dad.
And Leo, it's your turn.
Dad straight up lied when he's like, I don't really fight.
Remy feels like a little bit bad for this other dragon, but still doesn't really get the whole what's going on thing. So it's just like, oh, that poor dragon. But dragons.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and hit it with my sword a bunch.
All right.
Let's do it. 28. Yeah,
They're at advantage.
Ooh, okay. All right, nope, 28. I'll keep the 28. Okay. And then so that will be 11 damage for the first one. And should I even bother to try like a menacing attack on this dragon?
No. I mean, if you want the extra...
Natural 20. Oppa. All right.
Alright.
Here we go. Okay. So that's going to be 11 plus 11, so 22 plus 6, 28 for that second swing. And why not? I'll go ahead and add a superiority in there. And so that's 5 more.
So wait, that was 26, you said?
Yes.
Plus 5?
Yes, 31 total.
All right.
Then I need it to, well, go ahead, and it has to make a wisdom saving throw
be frightened.
or be frightened of me.
What do you do if the thing you're frightened of is on your back?
It
Right.
can't move closer to you. So I guess it can't move.
Get it off.
No.
So just let me. So it was 26 plus the 5 for the superiority die, right?
Correct.
How do you want to do this, Leo?
Make sure it's not over.
It's me?
the pumpkin
Oh my
pie.
god, oh my god, oh my god, oh
Damn
my
away
god.
building.
Dude, drive that dragon away
my
from our
God.
shop.
Don't drop the dragon on the fucking
Yo.
pie.
Okay, are we directly above the primp and pie? Because everybody's yelling at me.
We'll say no.
Okay, sweet. Then I am going to, oh god. Oh, this is the best day that ever happened. Okay. I'm going to run up the neck of this dragon. I'm going to fucking be climbing like up, and as I'm taking my sword and I'm gonna drive it down like right into the top of its skull here. And as I do, I'm gonna drive it down and twist it, looking at my dad in the sky, obviously and I'm gonna fucking throw the horns
Nice.
as I'm fucking riding this dragon down. Oh my god! Yes!
All right, Leo.
Screaming.
I'm
Lightning, screaming. It's amazing. Leo
I'm
probably
not-
blacks out because it's so cool.
I'm not gonna make you roll. I'm not gonna make you take fall damage from this
I'll-
dragon.
I'll
falling
just
to the ground.
zap on the lightning at the last minute.
There you
Out of
go.
there.
So yeah, this dragon. Rid and Leo, you both are able to avoid any damage as this dragon impacts the ground. Remy, I'm sorry.
Yeah, thanks.
Get it right.
I want to high five Leo.
Listen,
Yeah, covered in blood. High five. I'm like, that's one. That's on me.
I'll run up and give Leo a big hug.
Oh my god, I hold you tight, and I'm like, okay. I control myself at the last minute. No, I don't care. I kiss your face. I kiss your face. I swoop you down and kiss your face and throw my sword on the ground, and I'm like, suck it!
Adele
And I
looks
put up the horns
done.
again.
Did you drop me?
Oh, yep.
Yep.
Sorry.
Oh my god. Gross.
Remy's over there like,
Remy, avert your eyes.
Odella will like get up and like push herself and just look stunned.
Oh, yeah. Leo's on top of the world. What is my dad doing?
he
Dad, come in here.
lands and back into the form of the beautiful woman you saw before.
Dad? Question mark.
Yeah.
And walks over
Everybody-
to you and gives you a big hug.
Oh, yeah.
And even
absolutely.
though your dad looks like a 20-year-old woman, the hug is someone of a what can only be described to you knowing now in this moment, a true father figure in an extremely strong bear hug.
Oh my god. That
oh, it's a really cool dragon lady.
everyone, this is my dad.
You mean
What is your
James?
real name?
This is James from earlier?
James, yes, but what
He-
and thank you and what and
And
awesome.
she will say, and she says, I'm sure you have a lot of questions.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
And she's like, my name is a little difficult to pronounce in the common tongue. So James was what was always shortened to. And it's, I have to find the exact spellings in a different notebook, but it's like, oh god, let me see if I have it on this
Okay,
document.
most of us speak Draconic.
I do
Yeah.
speak Dracona. Yeah,
I
Dracona.
know.
as well.
Yeah, everybody speaks Draconic.
hell
We're all
yeah.
good. We're all good here.
Who doesn't speak Draconic nowadays?
I mean, when you're dealing with the cult of the dragon, I feel like you
It's really helpful.
probably learn Draconic.
Yeah.
We read the Rosetta Stone.
Please teach us how to pronounce it in Draconic. We will all do it flawlessly.
All right. I'm not kidding you when I type this out in the Twitch chat. Are you ready?
Oh, I'm so ready.
Yes.
I'm so ready.
Whoa, what?
Masara Lemuria.
Jamasarana
More.
Morla. Merla Morla.
Holy shit, that's a lot. Okay.
So she says
James.
James is fine.
Merla Morla.
Say that 3 times fast, right?
Oh, wow. Let's get some pie.
Yeah.
And she says, "Oh, that does sound nice."
What's your favorite?
What's your favorite kind of pie?
And she says, "In the time I've been around, I've grown to like every and all pies.
Wow.
Oh.
You name it, I like it." So you guys go into the Primpin' Pie. And you're-
Yeah.
Loop the
Well,
body.
Roswin's like, I'm gonna have to catch up with you guys later.
Yeah.
Snap.
Odella will stick around to like help put the bodies to rest as well.
James, I don't know how long you're sticking around, but don't look out the back window.
They only do it to the bad dragons. I mean, well, the bad. I mean, I don't want to assume.
and he said, "It's fine." And we'll say, "Well, let's go inside. There's a lot to talk about."
Yeah.
And you guys go inside.
Yeah, Remy's awkwardly gonna follow.
No, it's not awkward.
Yeah, but okay, but both Odella and Roswin are like staying outside, and so Remy's feeling a little bit like they're encroaching on the like family moment, but also your dad's super cool. So like I think Remy's kind of like walking like a few steps back, just kind of like looking between the two of you and kind of watching and thinking that Roswin will really want to know how this goes down later. And like, yeah.
Wow, I've never had a dad, and all of a sudden, holy crap, what a dad!
What a dad.
Hey,
Wowza, what a dad.
So for my my survival check for this dragon, I got
24.
on this and a 20 on this plus 9.
All right. So, we'll get to that about what you actually gather. So you gather stuff. Odella, much to your chagrin, there's nothing to be found on any of these bodies.
That's all right. More, I was just didn't want to leave a huge mess in the street since we're
Well, the demons disappeared,
okay, good. But
or whatever
yeah.
they were.
Since everybody's terrified, and I don't want them to come back to just bodies laying in the street and like no one around or whatever. So I'm gonna spread the word that looks like everything's okay. We're taking care of it. Maybe organize like a cleanup and make sure everybody receives proper payment for any work that they do.
Sure. So you guys will make your way into the Primpin' Pie eventually, where you guys will have a pie feast that counts as a hero's feast, because that was donated.
So
And you
much
will
pie.
all get trinkets. We'll get to those. So you go in and you sit down with your dad, and say to you, "I'm proud of you, son. That was impressive work you did up there."
Got nothing on what you were doing up there, but thank you.
And says, "Well, I know you have questions. And as I said before, I'm an open book. So ask what you want, and I will answer to the best of my ability."
Okay. What kind of dragon are you? I've never seen any. I don't. What?
And
you're like a dragon. That's not like a spell thing, or like, is that
said,
what?
"I am a dragon."
Oh.
And
Okay.
says,
no.
my particular breed of dragon has become quite rare in the recent centuries. There's not many of us out there, and not many people know that we're there, as we, unlike other dragons, don't prefer to keep treasures and lairs. We prefer to spend our time amongst humans and the other so-called lesser races to learn and enjoy and enrich their lives and be enriched by them. And says that I am, well, I mean, I wish I had a better way to describe this to you, Celeste, but this is the name, and it's not like it's something like cool and it's shortened. Like, this is just what it's called. A song dragon.
Oh, it's so pretty.
That's so fucking cool. Okay.
Named thus by the way they would sing while throughout combat. The dragon song being a cheer of joy to their allies and a dirge of death to their enemies. Song dragons are they're not technically metallic dragons. They are of the breed that stands out from the others, similar to the crystal dragons, the gemstone dragons, the mundane metal other dragons. And yeah, so that's what he says to you.
So is it like normal for dragons just like have kids and do the thing? Is
and
that
he says it's more normal than you'd think. And he says,
Okay.
he will say, I realize this is probably hard to comprehend, and I'm going to do my best. So, it's rare, this scenario. And he basically will tell you that he is a male dragon, but for whatever reason, unbeknownst to him and any other song dragon, whenever they change shape into a human form, it is always that of a 20 to 30-year-old female human. Even if the gender is a male dragon, they always appear as a female human. And I wish I could give you a better example lore-wise, but that's just how it is.
Okay. Did Justine know what any of this, or was it just like an accident? Or how did this?
He said, not at first, no. It didn't make... Again, I didn't know of your existence until I heard of a Leopold Godfrey joining a group of adventurers taking down evil dragons, and I wondered, could that be Justine's? No, can't be. And the timing was right of the age of this Leopold. And he's just like, to be honest, I didn't think it could happen either.
Okay, all right. Well, I'm glad at least we're on the same page there.
Apparently, in very rare, and having said researched since then, apparently, in rare circumstances, yes, a male song dragon in female human guise laying with a female human can form a child.
Well, dang.
Wow. All right. So I'm kind of a magic baby. That's what I'm kind of gathering from
And he
this.
says,
that's why my hair is so great.
and he says, oh, I can't speak to that specifically, but I mean, yeah, I'll buy it, sure.
Great. So what are you, I mean, are you going to stick around? Is there something you have to go, or will you be around for a while?
And he says, it's weird because you know he's talking and he is a male, but he's coming out of this beautiful female voice. Regardless of my own voice. And he says, I don't really have anywhere to be specifically, but thankfully, I hope, it looks like there weren't any real witnesses, at least from your enemies, that I exist. Because again, in a lot of places, we're just thought to be myths and legend and not even real. But if word spreads that a song dragon has been spotted, you can bet that the cult of the dragon will have plans. And I don't want to bring destruction and danger to those who don't, to innocents, just due to my presence. So I will be around for a while, and I'd like to get to know you better. And you can bet that when this comes to a head in your final fight, that I will be there by your side. But I don't want to risk anything beforehand, drawing unwanted attention to you and your allies and those around you.
Remy waves at that point.
And she'll turn over, or he'll turn over. It's really hard, as you can see why I've been struggling with it.
Hey, I get it.
And he looks at
My
you,
pronouns are all over the place.
and he says, I believe you. I do believe you understand.
Yeah, of course. Well, you're welcome to stay here or anywhere, or just I'm just this wasn't how I was expecting this to go.
And he says, I'm sure you weren't. I was trying to, when I heard tale that you were around, I was doing my best to try and find you, but until things and the name of you amongst your group started to grow, it was harder to do.
All right, being famous does get you things.
And he says, it seems you've taken a liking to things that I myself found interesting. Music, acting, singing, storytelling.
Mhm. Beautiful women.
He chuckles.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad this. Thank you, and I'm just gonna hug. I'm just
Okay,
gonna go
yeah,
over
and
a hug.
and hug as well. Yeah, it says right here. It says slim, splendid creatures with long horn that grows a series of overlapping segments as well as jaw frills. Song dragon has iridescent scales of silvery blue and eyes of glowing blue.
Oh, I guess, yeah, sidebar. I'm not gonna like turn into a dragon or anything. This isn't like a puberty thing. Or am I a dragon? No, I don't.
No, I don't think
Okay,
so.
all right.
I think the nature in which he says in more traditional scenarios, female song dragon and a female in female form laying with a male will typically breed a half dragon child, a half song dragon child. They're about around, but you wouldn't really know. Their form takes less of the more chromatic or metallic, which are very openly draconic in nature, and they are usually just exceptional poets, musicians, the kinds of legend that people know about. And it's from what it sounds like, even though this wasn't the normal means, it sounds like you're working that way yourself as well.
My dad is proud of me. Yeah. I don't know. I don't really have any more questions. I think Leo is like stoked. Yeah. And of course he's welcome to stay here. We do have an extra room. If you want to stick around here. I know, well, it's not exactly a subtle location, but you are welcome to stay here, of course.
And he says, well, I will chat. Dad, you want to play catch?
Dad, I got my mitt. Come on, Dad.
And says, I'll hang around for a while, but as I said, my presence, if I stay here for too long, my presence will start to make ripples. Things will good things, but noticeable things. Prosperity, peace, the rising of the arts, that kind of a thing.
Oh, well, that sounds awesome, but yeah, I get it. Yeah, well, we'll figure out something. Odella's great with magic object. We can figure something out some way. We can stay in touch even if you do have to go. That you know,
To buy another thing of sending stones.
direct line to my dad.
And he will say that when you get to be his age, and he chuckles a little bit to that.
Yeah, he's like, if I live to be that long, I will be quite surprised.
And he says, I found as a way to further my love of the arts and my honestly, just to take up free time, I found myself studying at a bard college. So I do have access to the sending spell myself. That's how I know to ask you to come to a meeting.
That makes a lot of sense. All right, guess I gotta learn that one.
He says, well, I can always reach out to you. And if your friend can reach out to me, we can always stay in contact.
Yeah.
He says, I'm not going anywhere right now. This feast looks amazing.
Yeah. Pie, so much.
Is this when like me and Roswin come back in?
Yep.
Covered in blood.
Yeah, I'm gonna stride up to Leopold and be like, Leopold, Blue Lion Godfrey, you never drop me on the ground again.
He's like, what? Oh, he totally forgot. Oh, oh shit. Yeah, no, I got really caught up in the moment. I'm sorry. Are you hurt? Are you okay? Would you like some ice?
No, you're forgiven.
Okay.
And you see him sitting there with this beautiful woman that he said mom or dad like a couple times, maybe.
Yeah. This, I mean, you all know, James. He's going to be staying with us for a while, and I hope you all don't mind.
We have a spare room.
Where do you want me to set up bunk beds?
In the spare room, I guess, or you could stay with me, I guess. Bunk beds.
Or there's a spare room.
Or there's a spare room
Right next to Leo's
Some people
room.
like bunk beds. I'm kind of partial myself.
Hashtag roomies.
High five.
And he will he'll be like, hold that thought, and he will say, let me just fetch something, because he left his loot, his gear outside.
Oh yeah.
So he runs out to just pick up his loot, and his bag comes inside, and he rummages through his bag, and he says, I didn't know how to do this, and there's a lot of missed birthdays, so I feel bad. So I got a little something for all of your friends. And I would like Rosman to make me a percentile roll.
Oh, I was like, where is this going?
I was like, he brought us presents.
You want us friend, Dad? Well, I missed a lot of birthdays.
One. I got a 1.
Wow.
Ooh, what is the first and best trinket?
He reaches in to his bag and pulls out, I feel like a cloak is more Rosman style. So it is a cloak made of living oak leaves.
Ooh.
They survive even though they've been plucked, and they are vibrant, and it's just a cloak. It's warm as a cloak would be, but just made of leaves.
Excellent. Thank you so much, Mad Sir.
And he says, James is fine.
James it is.
All right, Odella, you
I'm
can
gonna
roll
go
me.
get all the pie.
4.
Jeez. Mm. All right, let's see here.
You got 2 choices.
I know.
Which one's actually tangible? Because the sorcerer ones didn't seem to be a lot.
And he says, I don't know much about you, but my son says you're like magical things. So perhaps you could make something of this. And he hands you, and he says, they are from the far, far reaches of the realms. And they say at one point these were used for a great many things. And he says, but we'll see what you can make of them. And he hands you a handful of mana crystals.
Mana crystals?
Yep. He says, I've also heard people like to eat them. I don't know.
Is it rock candy? Yeah.
Maybe.
I will do some research. Thank you very much.
And Remy, sorry.
Cool. 66.
My favorite number.
Ooh.
My dad is so great.
Your dad is so great.
Oh, Leo's so
I love
happy.
your
He's beaming like an idiot this whole.
And he pulls forth a scroll, an old scroll. He hands it to you. He
Remy
says,
smells it.
he says, you seem like you, as I've seen, are a martial artist. There aren't many, there are 3 of these ancient techniques. And this, I've heard one has been discovered. Here is one of the others. And you unfurl this scroll. And this is the instructions to the invisible eagle style technique.
Oh, the other one was incinerated with Chad, I assume.
Yes.
It lived and died with Chad.
First time the fist of the 8 drunken gods has been seen by human eyes in years.
So just putting that in my equipment as invisible eagle scroll.
And Leo, will you make me percentile?
Oh, I don't need anything, just my dad's love. But I did roll a 73.
Mm-hmm. Oh boy, these are not tangible. Hang on. That's so dumb. Forget that. Let me go over here.
Your dad just sings you a song.
I would be so okay with that. Oh my god, what if my mom and dad had dinner together and they're like, whoa, you're a weird dragon. What the fuck? Weirdest family like meeting ever.
I'm just your poor mom though, because she's like, yeah, I'm gonna have sex with this sexy lady, and then like
Lady.
9 months later, she's
Whoa.
like, what happened?
No idea. Mom, get it. Get that song dragon. Oh my god.
Dad, what was it about Mom that drew you to her? Were you in love?
Yes, son, totally.
That's yep. Definitely only do that with people you love. Yep.
He's like, I'm sure you know exactly what I'm talking about.
Nope. I always get married first.
How many wives have you had? / husbands?
Quite a lot.
This is proving more difficult than I thought.
Just give him a journal that says I love you on every
Oh, dad notes. Like all those notes you would put in your kids' lunch boxes, except it's a whole book full of them.
It's just a book full of dad jokes.
Oh God. Make it up.
And, oh, you know what? Because he's a dad. This would be too funny. He says, he reaches and he pulls out a small device. And he says, I really didn't know what to get you. You've been doing so well for yourself. Also, I thought the cryptic, your mom kept my lucky guitar pick for all these years. I thought if I imbued it with a little something extra, that would go a long way. I hope you find it useful. But
Yeah.
I hear the kids today really like these. And he hands you a scrying device so you can access a lusiogram.
Yeah, Leo's like,
And he's like, I don't know, that's popular with the kids.
yeah, no, definitely, I guess.
Follow at Lottie's Lattes.
A homebrew coffee shop. Hashtag Minter Miracles.
Now reopened.
My scrying device for a lusogram. Oh god, now the Cult of the Dragon will always know where we are because I'll be checking in.
Hashtag selfie. Oh,
Hashtag, oh, look how good my hair looks. Hey, dead dragon.
Surrounded by ladies.
Ladies.
Can you be red for a second just for this post?
Oh man. We just have the best night with my dad.
yeah, you do.
Oh my god, Dad.
And I'm debating. I haven't decided. We'll think about it. You know what? I'll say and then I'll figure out what it does afterwards. But in the morning, your dad will say to you, son, I really am. You're the greatest gift that I could ever have. So I don't think I'm gonna need this anymore. He gives you his loot.
You
Says,
I
don't worry about it. Says, I was always more of a singer anyway.
Well, if you ever need a beat, I've got you. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
What does my dad's loot look like? Is it beautiful just like my dad?
It is. But your dad's loot, let me get a picture. Hang on.
I love this so much.
This is so much happiness. I feel so bad everybody else's backstories are fucked up.
I don't think I've squealed so much for another character in a long time.
I don't even this
Trust
so
me,
special.
we're all happy that this is your backstory.
All right, let's see. We're gonna post it on. We're gonna put it on the Twitch stream here. Your dad's loot is something special.
What is it?
It's a naked lady.
That would be a marvelous craft.
We sure draw a crowd.
Oh yeah.
Sexy lady.
Oh.
Sorry. Oh god, so cool. So cool. Dad. Oh, why are you so fucking cool? Loot.
It's more of a yarding.
Sure. Oh yes. That's amazing. Yes. Oh yeah, hashtag Minter Miracles. Thank you, Max.
I will tell you what the magical properties of it are later.
Oh my god, it's got magic too.
And level 13.
Woo!
Yep.
Already?
Yep.
These are so many gifts.
That is technically, that's by the book. But also, if nothing was more of a milestone than this, I don't know what was.
Yeah. Wow. Oh my god, I have so many feelings.
I do too, and this isn't even about me. That was beautiful to behold.
Yeah.
Oh my god, level 13.
Della is so happy for you.
This is so great.
Nice.
And my dad is gonna live forever, so that's an added bonus
Yeah.
of having a parent who's not human.
Oh, how
Wow.
are we gonna top this?
I don't know. I think we're done.
Well, I mean,
Do we have to fight Tiamat? I think let's just end it there, and it's beautiful.
Man.
it's up to you guys.
Oh, I just broke my hair tie.
No,
Wait, what does the loot do?
I will tell you, but I have to. I have some thoughts, but I have to decide if I want to give it other cool things.
Okay.
Let
That
me.
seems fair to me.
Yeah, no, that seems.
I mean, you could rush me, and I'll tell you what it does now.
No. Take all
Whoa.
the time you need.
Got enough sass from Renee for tonight for the rest of you.
That was like one.
I'm just kidding.
It was-
I'm just kidding. Just kidding. Mostly.
I'm changing my shit to level 13.
13. Wow, that was a fight. That was.
That was insane.
I wasn't sure how well it was gonna go because no secrets. No secret reveals for you guys yet.
That Spirit Guardians was clutch though, getting rid of all those little
Yeah,
guys.
right off the bat. Hell yeah.
That
I mean, I
would've-
did get fucking wrecked because of that stupid girl, but whatever.
hashtag Brandy's revenge.
Wasn't even this character.
Doesn't matter.
I've gone over 100 hit points, guys.
Woo!
You are now, for a little while, momentarily immune to Finger of Death. Because if you have less than 100 hit
Yay.
points, you die instantly.
That's horrible. What a horrible spell.
Spell tick. Oh.
Where is it?
Oh man.
Oh,
You're-
cool. I'm now immune to disease and poison, which would have been so helpful before this point.
Hmm.
My dad has a cool guitar. There's a cool dragon.
Ooh,
And
ooh.
we're best friends.
And I'm
Wait,
faster.
That's so cool.
Um,
And we're best friends.
I am very fast.
And I have someone to celebrate the holidays with.
I imagine that-
somewhere your mom is like, the fuck, Leo.
The fuck, Leo.
I imagine that at some point, Remy is just like peering over the edge of the table between the two of them, like trying to let them forget they're there, but also being super invested in what was going on.
Yes. Yeah.
They're that anime character.
We're gonna build a pillow fort, and you can tell me all about it.
Oh, no it.
It's okay. Justine's used to me and my shenanigans. My fucking emotional bullshit. Dropping people in the dirt. Getting too caught up in the moment.
Holy shit! My spell save went up to 18.
Yeah, because 13, I think, is the proficiency bonus goes to 5.
Mm.
So all of your saves and skills and all that will go up.
Really? Ooh.
See, and if you do it in D&D Beyond, you'll see it happen immediately.
Yeah, that's what I just
wow,
did.
wow.
Oh wow!
So
It was very nice making hit points on the thing so my character sheet isn't being torn apart by erasing and writing things in. Will say.
So my original thought for this loot, which I may change, I'll have to think about it. But the main thing I had thought of was originally, if you play very fast on this loot
Hmm.
and say the word battery, all of your allies within 30 feet get haste.
Whoa.
Or if you say nothing else matters, all of the enemies within 30 feet get slowed.
Yes.
And that lasts as long as you concentrate or until you return to a medium tempo and say injustice for all and the effect ends.
This is so delightful.
But I'm still workshopping that.
Okay. Ride the lightning, dude. I don't even know. This is so fucking choice.
Yeah, I thought I'd make it. I tap into a little Celeste for this to make it a little more Celeste appropriate.
It's dragon and it's nerdy and it's great.
I just got Firestorm. I'm fucking everything up.
Rockin'.
This cult is super gonna die because my dad's gonna be there. So,
Also,
suck it,
side
Tiamat.
note, one more level until I get my circle feature where I can go into my estranged sister's dreams and visit her. Surprise, bitch, I'm back. Just kidding, I miss you. Please come home.
I'm so sorry. Come on, please. Wow, this is amazing. What an amazing game.
So good.
So yeah, a little bit of a deep lore dive to discover the song dragon. How fitting.
Yeah, I've never heard of that. That's so cool.
Yeah.
I love it a lot. I love it a lot. This was a great night. I'm so glad we played 3 weeks in a row.
Yeah, I know. This is so great. Getting spoiled.
Could you guys have imagined if we had that Leo's dad reveal and then we would have had to wait 2 weeks? I would have
No,
died. I would have just died.
Yeah, that was crazy.
no.
Yeah, that would have been hard. We would have gotten like 2 all caps messages from Celeste every day.
Just every day.
I don't know if I can handle 2.
Pictures of me drowning in pillows, crying, drinking a bottle of wine, Googling what it could possibly be.
Who is my mom, Dad?
Yeah.
Ooh, and my passive perception's 20 now. Fuck yeah.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah. So
Passive perception, and I got 120 feet of dark vision.
Wow.
I see it all, and in the night.
mhm. Yeah, so that's our little show there, folks. I hope those of you who decided to stick around. It seems like there's a lot more of you than normal, and thank you to our folks over on Mixer, on Periscope, and on YouTube. We appreciate all of you. Although it's a lot of the stuff. I hopefully updated the YouTube and the Mixer, I think, or at least the Mixer. So there's stuff below it now. Like when I say like there's a link below the screen, there actually is one. So yeah, I really do appreciate everybody coming out. This was a crazy, emotional episode. I really messed Celeste up pretty hard. And I'm glad you were all here to witness it. So with that, Katie, why don't you tell people who you are, where they can find you on the internet?
Hi, I'm Katie. You can find me on Twitter at lazy_mermaiden. I'm also in the Nerd Immersion Discord. Link the Discord, somebody. And you can just at me if you have any questions or anything. We have a special section just for this game, as well as individual ones for all the others. So thank you to Ted, because this game was fucking epic. And that's all. Thank you.
So, yeah, I'd like to point out that I've been sitting on this throughout the entire 24-hour stream. I'm like, God, let it be Monday.
Yeah.
And then I play with the 4 of you again, and I'm like, oh my God, I can't say anything.
Oh, that was really hard. This was really hard to wait for.
Laura, what about you?
Hi, I'm Laura. You can find me on Twitter at When in Rome. I'm also on the Discord. Other than that, I just play here every other Monday as Adela. Who's gonna have words with Leo next time?
Sexy words.
Probably
see.
not. Leo's on a pretty good roll with the ladies lately.
Hey.
Speaking
This
of
is
Leo,
gonna turn everything around.
Tune
Celeste.
in next time.
Hi, everybody. My name is Celeste Konowich. You can find me on Twitter at @ckonowich. If you like my stuff, you can also check me out. I'm the DM for an actual play podcast, Dungeons & Dragons podcast called Venture Maidens. So find us wherever podcasts are free, or also on Twitter at Venture Maidens. I'm also the co-host for DMnastics, which you can find on the DM's Block Show, which you can find wherever podcasts are free, or on Twitter at DMnastics. And that is it. I love you all. Thank you, Ted. This
Sure.
fucking rocked the world.
And not to be left out, of course, last but not least, Renee.
Thank you for not leaving me out. I'm Renee, and I am very happy after this week. Like, so happy. So good dreams tonight, all. You can find me at RayDeanneR on Twitter. I'm here every other Monday night as a Belladonna. I am on Scraticus Academy on Wednesday nights playing Cypher System in a cyberpunk setting, playing a cyborg delivery girl who's a lot of fun with a little robot family. It's great. And you can catch me also as the DM for an all-women D&D podcast for all ages. It's Fate and the Fable Maidens. It can be found at Fate FM Cast across social media or at fatefmcast.com. If you want to check out my blog, that's at raydeanne.com. Thanks y'all so much for coming out and experiencing this emotional roller coaster of happiness with us this week.
Mm-hmm. And I am Ted. This is Nerd Immersion. This is my channel. If you wonder why my voice sounds like this, it's because we did a 24-hour stream over the weekend to raise money for Extra Life. We raised a ton of money. Last I checked, we were ranked 81 out of all of Extra Life or something like that. Or 851, I forget where we were at, but we're up there. We're 22 on the Dungeons and Dragons team. And everybody you see here was involved in some point or another, as well as several other friends and folks from other streams and other YouTube channels, podcasts.
If you're curious about true mentor miracles, check it out.
It's worth it. We're sponsored by Elderwood Academy, right? These guys, they do cool dice and things, so throw that out there. Oh man, lost my train of thought. It'll come back. Give me a second. I'm gonna talk you through it. So tomorrow is my homebrew campaign in the room next door, where I will be talking again for all night, just like this. So that will be a fun time, and I'm really Celeste, Renee, and I will be at PAX Unplugged.
Yes,
so you can come say hi, playing games and being around and doing interviews and videos and that kind of a thing. So if that interests you, you should come check that out. And then also, after the stream ends, I'm going to immediately rebroadcast what we just played. So if you joined in somewhere in the middle and you want to catch the beginning and you don't want to go back and wait for a VOD or something, I will rebroadcast it immediately so you can jump in and catch it from the start. And lastly, for you ladies who are curious, or you fans on the internet, gender non-specific, if you were curious about what those things were, those, my friends, were Yugoloths.
Oh, ew.
Not demons or devils. They were
I'm fine
Yugoloths.
just calling them large greens.
So it was a
Like large green better.
Mesoloth and a Nikoloth, I think.
Ew.
Lycanoloth.
No wonder they were so icky.
So, thank you guys so much for
Thank
watching.
you, Twitter, for putting up with me yelling about large greens and ancient black dragons.
Thank you, as always, for putting up with us. Thank you.
Still concerned about that guy's twin, but we'll deal with that later. I
Hey, my dad's here.
Nice to be
We're
concerned.
fine.
You're saying we shouldn't mount its head at the front of the store?
guess. I'll tell you guys later.
We'll talk Roswin down from that, yeah.
All right. Well, thank you guys again, and we'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.